There's so many rules in 40K, hundreds of events, and constant updates. Skip the learning curve of Warhammer and join the pros. Art of War is led by multiple world champions with decades of success. We teach clinics, stream games, and inspire you to succeed at your favorite hobby. Join our global community of gamers just like you.
Welcome to another Art of War stream match. I'm super excited today. We got our mics on, we got our buttons pressed, we got the Harlequins versus the Grey Knights.
A true professional is here, and I am excited to be bringing the Grey Knights once again. This is Ward Makers. We're going off the wall with some Paladins and Ward Makers. Never seen this before.
We really haven't. This is off the wall. I literally don't know what it does.
I'm just inventing new stuff.
You're just trying crazy ideas out here.
That's what I'm known for, is taking a book that's not doing typically well. Grey Knights are kind of below half of the overall factions, and trying to put some life into it. This is an army that I love. I love Terminators, so I've been trying out some Preservers. This time I'm doing Ward Makers and a Paladin heavy build. So
for an army you love, you're the only Art of War coach who's taken Grey Knights to a who hasn't taken Grey Knights to a tournament yet and won with it.
At least I have a win with Jukari, though, right?
I got 2 10 this time! Today I'm not playing Jukari, though. I'm playing my other purple elf army. Today I'm playing Harlequins, and thanks to one of our War Room members, I'm trying out their suggestion to run 3x2 Skyweavers. You're not the only one who can try something new today.
You are innovating. I mean, this is an army that has a dramatically impressive win rate. They're sitting around like that 68%, the 58, 59% win rate, which is right there with Tyranids as one of the strongest armies in the game. They got a huge buff in the Nephilim packet with their secondaries.
Yeah.
And they just play the secondary game so well. They have so many resources. They can play the primary extremely well. It's just a great army. Speed.
They're one of the most fun armies that I enjoy playing because they have so many tricks and little nuances to them. They're an army that has all the speed. They're probably the fastest army in 40K, so you can really control the pace of the game and tempo. Am I going to just blitz you with everything? Am I going to hang back and pick and choose where and when to strike? I get all of the control to those kinds of questions. I make up for it in lack of actual offense or defense, but they're not tough or they're not soft-fisted or squishy either.
No, I mean their psychic phase is quite impressive. You've gone for a very unique triple Shadow Seer build.
I'm in on the triple Shadow Seers.
They do work.
I'm not taking a psychic secondary against you because Grey Knights, they kind of poo-poo all that ideas. But
they do like casting on denying on 3d6 with +1.
I'm also not going for the classic Troop Master that always gets me into some sticky situations.
I was hoping for the Suicidal Troop Master. Yeah. Now, this isn't the best mission for him. That's Conversion, where when Nick throws him away turn 1, he's just never getting CP again.
That's what we do in the war room. That's where we do the resets and the real learning experiences happen.
But in this one, I think this is a really strong build. We're seeing this style of Harlequins do super well. So excited to see how Grey Knights do into it. Grey Knights are totally the opposite. Much more durable, very slow comparatively, but they also have a very good secondary game. So we're going to see that here.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what your kind of build philosophy is with your Paladin list. But before we get too deep into all of that, I want to take a minute and thank all of our wonderful sponsors. Like our newest, Muse on Minis. They create these really cool game aids. They got this multi-tool. It's got a 3-inch, a 2-inch, and a 1-inch thing, so you can check your coherencies and engagement ranges and pile ins really well. Then they got these 6-inchers, so you can just move your units. 4-inch movement here. We got the 1, the 2. These things are multi-purpose. They got magnetic objective dials. Look at this. Look at this. Can you even see it? This is a pile. They come apart. These are great. They're wound dials basically.
These ones are branded. They have a lot of different options on their website. If you want to check them out below in the description. There's a link to this exact set. But there are other ones as well.
They're also very fun to play with, as you can see.
They are. They look great.
Well, you know what you need to play with your models? You need a beautiful mat to put them on. That's where we get Table War coming in here with the Desert Planet. These mats, they're my favorite. 1, I love Table War. They're a great company. 2, they produce these mats. They're lightweight, they're neoprene. More importantly, they're nick-proof. Just moments before this stream started, I went and filled a nice little water bottle full of stream. Got to stay hydrated, very important. And you know what I did? I just spilled all over the floor. You know why? We're bad at hands. Siegs can attest. And
I can attest. It's disappointing, but that's just reality.
Including these mats. You know, I spill all over these things, and you would never even know. They're just perfect, pristine condition.
The first time I met Nick, he spilled over 2 different mats at a tournament that I was at.
The first time.
First time. And those are also by Table War, so very impressive stuff there from them. We've also playing on the Big Bear 3D WTC terrain set. It's partnered with Forge Lord, a French company. So if you want to check out this exact terrain, you can get it there. But they have a ton of lovely other sets, and we are getting a brand new, fully pro-painted terrain set very soon from Big Bear. That's going to be the Jack Harpster Champion Table.
I didn't even know that.
It's coming up. It's on the way.
So you can get your terrain, your mats, your trinkets. What are you missing, Siegs? You're missing your models. Where do you get your models? You get your models from Warp Fire Minis. Warp Fire is a great store in Ocala, Florida. They have an enormous warehouse. They're like really, really large warehouse. I checked it out myself.
It's more product than Games Workshop carries.
It's all of it. It's all the product that there is in the universe that it is known. And they give it to you at a discount. More than that, you know how they get all their awesome products? Because they'll take whatever stuff you want to give them. You take their junky, crappy models from like 2004, and you just ship them in a box and send them off to Warpfire, and they'll put a bunch of store credit into your account, and a very generous amount for the crap you can get away with. It's amazing. And then you can apply that with your discount to get the model shipped from the shipping company directly to your doorstep very quickly, very efficiently.
Yeah, they're some of the loveliest people that I've ever met. The absolute pleasure. So definitely check them out. They're huge fans of Age of Sigmar, so they definitely love to have some conversations about that as well.
Yeah. All right, Siegs. I think it's about time we talk about the mission, the battlefield that we're playing on today.
We are playing Mission 11, Recover the Relics. This is a hammer and anvil style deployment with 6 objective markers, 3 on each side. And then its bonus primary is kill points.
Yeah.
Up to 3 per battle rounds.
It's a take and hold style mission, so you can get 4 primary points for holding 1 objective, 8 points for holding 2. If you can muster more at the start of your opponent's command phase, you'll actually score that, or start your own command phase, you'll get a 12. And of course, that kill point second other primary is going to be really interesting.
It's nice for my army because I have very few units overall, so I don't give up too much on the primary here. Nick is pure MSU. If he starts using things, they're going to die and give up points, but he's going to try and make those trades more efficient and in his favor.
Yeah.
So it's actually a pretty interesting mission here. On top of that, in order to get command points in this one, you need to hold an objective marker in the middle of the table, not in your deployment zone, which means you got to survive out there.
Yeah.
That's not always easy, and there are certain armies, like both of ours, that do not have forward deploy or pre-game moves, and unfortunately, neither of us are going to get one turn 1. Whoever goes first isn't going to get one. Doesn't matter. And whoever goes second isn't going to get one at the start of their turn.
Yeah, my list starts with 2 CP. I even spent 1 additional before the game starts to put a unit in reserve. Now I'm at 1, and if I'm going second, I'm not going to get a command point for quite a few turns.
Yeah, so this is one of the ones where you really want to build in forward deploy, but some armies don't have easy access to it or don't have access anyway. Yep.
That's interesting. Shall we talk about the list now?
Let's talk about the lists. Go ahead and
push the button. All right, I came up first. That means I get to talk. This is a beautiful battalion and patrol army I've come up with. We've got 1, 2, 3 Shadow Seers making up our HQs. No Troop Masters. I keep getting in trouble with my Troop Masters, so I'm just going to cut them. Can't mess it up if you don't take them. I've got a variety of psychic powers. I've gone for the color light for my Harlequins here because I went for the shooting variation. I also really like that it gets me access to the Shadow Stone to increase my aura ranges and my psychic power ranges. Then I've got Agent of Pandemonium on 1 Shadow Seer along with that extra aura range. Laughing God's Eye on another one because there's a lot of mortals in the game right here. For my troops, I've got 6 units of 5 troops loaded out with 2 fusion pistols, 2 neuro disruptors in each of them. Then the bullet catcher sergeant, as all Harlequin players love to do. Then we've got 2 naked troop squads in the patrol. Those ones don't have anything. That's one of the squads in deep strike, and usually whichever squad kind of gets thrown out to contest objectives usually. Got 8 Star Weavers for my 8 troops, gotta have those. And then 3 units of 2 Sky Weavers featuring those Star Bolas and those Shuriken Cannons. Really wanted to try to make the most use of the light trickery here.
And I think they will.
They will.
It'll be interesting to see because they do give up kill points, so there is a trade-off there.
Yeah, you count your kill points. I'm going to count.
I'm going to be loaded up with kill points. I'm going to have a giant stack of kill points.
You can have as many kill points as his heart desires. You know what? Well, tell me about your list, because I'm curious about these paladins.
All right, so for the Grey Knights here, I am playing Ward Makers. This is a single battalion build because Grey Knights are very command point hungry. It is led by Caldor Drago, And now you're going to see Grandmaster Voldus. You don't see him often because he is locked to the Word Maker specifically. But what do I get with him? Well, his Warlord trait is Lore Master, and it means if I cast on an 8+, then it cannot be denied. There's a lot of 4-up denies in the game right now. There's a lot of Psychers in the game. So being able to cast a Gate and have it not be able to be denied by your opponent, I feel is very powerful and useful. Wordmaker's specific psychic power is the ability to turn off auras on an enemy unit. So that is also cool. Because I'm running Paladins, they don't benefit from Brotherhoods, so I was trying to pick one of the tech Brotherhoods, which Wordmaker's is. Then I've got 3 units of Strikes, then a giant unit of Paladins, followed by a second giant unit of Paladins. That's a lot. And then a 5-man unit of Paladins. And then finally the Brotherhood Ancient, who you don't often see, but running this many Paladins, I do think he's worth it. He gives you +1 to hit, and on top of that he gives Paladins +1 attack, which means they can just rumble up and put out so much damage very quickly. So we're trying him out here. The other thing is he gives +1 leadership. That means the Paragon goes to leadership 10. I've been playing against a lot of armies that have leadership shenanigans and has become more important with Chaos Knights and Demons coming out. I don't want to be failing leadership tests with giant units because there's a lot of minuses to combat attrition as well. And now, it doesn't always matter against Grey Knights, but the leadership does. If I fail leadership and I happen to lose a bunch of models, I roll a lot of 1s on combat attrition, especially with expensive models.
You are bad at leaderships.
I'm bad at leadership.
Bad at leaderships.
So,
can't stop rolling well.
So I don't even want leadership to be a consideration. He helps with this. So that's another thing. Paladins have a benefit over regular Terminators, which are only leadership 8 on their Justicar, which that is just not good right now.
No, but you know what is good right now? Watches in the Dark with their $2 super chat. Thank you so much for your support. Any of you guys going to the Chicago Open? I will be. I will be there as the commentator for Games Workshop. And I believe Jack and John are also planning on making the journey on over to Chicago. And of course, Blake. Can't go anywhere without Blake.
Mr. Blake will be there. Definitely say hi to the Master of Unbroken. I will be here, holding down the fort, and also watching those games myself.
And he's going to be plugged into the mainframe.
Directly in.
All right, Mr. Sieg, shall we talk about our wonderful deployments?
Let's go ahead and talk about it.
So it's the hammer and anvil style, so you get 18 inches up this short board edge, you play long ways against each other. Basically, the kind of terrain really dictates where we kind of put our models here, especially against all these bolters. My army doesn't like to get shot for no reason. My army's fast enough also that I could redeploy, not literally redeploy, just by moving 20 inches with everything. So I put a lot of stuff behind here, a lot of stuff behind here. A couple thoughts, which we would go into a lot of detail in the War Room, where we teach a lot of our higher level tactics and the placements of our specific models, but I didn't want Siegs to go crazy and start charging by deep striking 9 inches away and just hitting YOLO charges like he's Mark Perry. So I put the Skyweavers and the Shadow Seers a little bit further back, so if he does do crazy plays, it won't be too painful. I put some units all the way back here so that I would be able to screen, so if he goes for any Gate of Infinity plays, he's not going to be able to get behind me, he's going to have to be in front of me. That's also why this Starweaver is up front. It's going to basically take away the inside of this ruin as an option for Siegs to put his units. And should I go first, I can kind of reposition up here and use these as staging points, and if I go second, well, we'll cross that bridge as we get to it.
Yeah, so talking about my deployment here, starting out, the Librarian is in reserve. He has relatively short range on his psychic powers, so I want Nick to constantly be thinking about him, especially coming down with a nice Vortex of Doom, hitting a whole bunch of things, starting picking off wounds. That's very effective for me. And then I put 5 Paladins in reserve as well. This is part of a combat squad 10-man. I don't think I need 2 20-mans against Nick's particular list. I don't think Nick is going to try and go all in to try kill one of the big Paladin bricks. I think he's going to try and play the mission, play around that. So I'd rather just have more tools. I'm putting the 5-man in there so that if I bring the Librarian down more aggressively, I can put the Librarian right behind those 5 Paladins and have a nice, safe, relatively durable position to keep him going for more than one turn. And then on my side, I've basically split it up. I put the big 10-man Paladin unit over here with Drago, the Ancient, and 5 Strikes. 5 Strikes is going to come up and raise the banner, and the Paladin unit wants to basically get in this ruin, or towards it, ready to jump onto Nick's objective and force more units to go to that side, or he shuffles this way, which is why I then left 5 Paladins on this side, as well as Grandmaster Voldus and 5 Strikes. Whichever way Nick goes is where I plan to gate. If he overloads one flank, I'm going to gate to help support that flank, and if he kind of stays even, I'm going to put a lot of pressure on one flank and then see how he reacts to it. And then in my backfield, finally, I've got 5 more Paladins, which are a gate target, and 5 more strikes. I've split it up so that I have enough units on each objective to just try and get my Purifying Rituals high in the first couple turns, so I can ignore objectives in the late game and focus on killing.
Speaking of Purifying Rituals, we should talk about our secondaries as well. I have gone for behind enemy lines. That's going to be 2 points every time I have 1 unit in Sieg's deployment zone, or 4 if I can get 2 in there at the end of each of my turns. Plan is to just get really fast and go downtown with the Sky Weavers and Star Weavers. I've taken Twilight Pathways on one of my Shadow Seers so he can double move units into his deployment zone. To couple along with that, I went for Deadly Performance. This is a secondary where you get points by doing 2 out of 4 potential criteria, one of which is killing 2 of Sieg's units in the shooting phase. I could do it, but it's going to be very challenging, and like maybe I'll do it once. Killing 3 units in close combat, forget that, not in this army. Getting a new objective that I didn't control at the start of my turn. This is theoretically automatic if I'm like still alive. I should just be doing this with my very fast OPSAT clowns. And then getting a unit into Sieg's deployment zone is the last criteria. So those are the last 2 are the ones I'm going for, holding new objectives and getting back there. Nice synergy with behind enemy lines. Now here's an interesting thought, and we like to talk about our secondary breakdowns a lot in the war room as well, but I'll give you a sneak peek. I was between Retrieve Nachman data, Nephilim data, a Psychic secondary, or Raised Banners, which I did go with. Psychic secondary Risk Grey Knights, I didn't really trust it because they just deny super well and they can 3d6 pick the 2 highest. And if his goal is to drop my points and win the game, I don't want to give him an easy way to do it. So Retrieve Nephilim data struck me as a nice one. It's a nice, easy, my side's just going to happen automatically. I'm fast, I got infantry, I can probably get Sieg's done. But I was concerned that if he took a secondary plan, which he'll describe in a bit, of like Raised Banners Purifying Ritual, he can chill on his side and just kind of screen me out, so I have to muscle my way onto his side. That's not great to actually retrieve data on those quarters. And that's also similarly why I didn't go for Engage. Now I've taken a plan where I can sit on my butt and raise my banners, kind of enticing Siegs to come at me to tear those down. If he comes at me, he's going to leave his backfield open for behind enemy lines and Deadly Performance. If he doesn't come at me because he's focused on screening, Deadly Performance and behind enemy lines, I can just sneak in there with Star Weavers and Sky Weavers that are very fast, which wouldn't be able to retrieve data, and I can keep my banners nice and checked. So what did you take, Mr. Siegs?
So I did go for Raise the Banners as well. This is one of the best missions for it. It's relatively easy to raise it on 3 objectives and try and defend those. Then I went for Purifying Ritual. Also, it's Grey Knight's best secondary, and it's also very good on this particular mission because of this defensive setup. And then finally, I went for Teleport Assault. This is if I kill something coming out of reserve or having teleported it, either through gate or the stratagem, which I can't access in this army. If so, basically, it's 4 points if I destroy anything. This is I'm thinking about a 12 here. I want to do it 3 turns. I thought about grind them down in this category as well. The only difference there is Nick is likely to play defensive for a turn or 2, set up, and then try and get his points. I don't think he's going to send one thing every single turn, and in that case, I would just lose out on grind them down points, whereas in this one, I could just wait till turns 3, 4, 5, and just get it all done then. Yeah. Potentially.
All right, Mr. Siegs, I'm just about ready. If you're new here, we do competitive 40K battle reports and content and tactical videos. We teach a lot more of the advanced stuff in the war room. You can check that down in the link below, theartofwar40k.com/learn-more.
Yep, and right now we're going to be doing a special limited time offer of 50% off your first month. So if you've been looking at trying it out, or you just haven't heard of it and want to hear more details and potentially try it out, head over to that page. There's some sample content on there. There's reviews from a lot of our members.
It's right down below.
Yep.
Don't have to go anywhere.
So hope to see you in there. That also gets you access, of course, to our wonderful Discord community, which is one of the most active competitive communities out there.
And of course, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and leave us a comment telling us how handsome we are. It really helps us keep producing this kind of content for you. Our ability to do 40K, which we love, and helping you guys all get better, completely depends on your support for us. So keep on keeping on.
And handsomeness is a big part of our morale here.
It is. If you don't say that, then you don't want to know.
All right, so you ready for this? So first or second on this one? First means you're going to get a CP at the start of my turn. Mm-hmm. And you get to start putting the pressure on early. Mm-hmm. Second, it's easier to get a 12 going second on this one at the bottom of turn, because you just have to hold one of your opponent's ones, control yours, have enough models left. And it also lets you see how many units your opponent has killed, so that it's easier to get the kill points, in my opinion. What are you feeling here?
It's interesting because I kind of assume that this is an easier mission to hold primary in, especially with 2 objectives being behind line of sight here. If both of us can just sit on our butts for 8 points a turn, unless someone contests it, for 4 turns of scoring would be 32 points. Then the person going second can get a nice easy 4 there at the end for that extra 4 for 12. And then there's the kill point factor. So I'm pretty sure you're going to come very close to maxing your primary either way because you can get a lot of kill points out of me.
Yep.
I'm looking to get a 32 and then a little bit more if I can, 36 if I'm going second. So I really need to ideally go second so Siegs has a little bit harder time on primary and then play massively for my secondaries.
Okay, makes sense to me.
Okay, Siegs rolled a 4.
4 up.
Big dice for big numbers. 3, we're going second. We like that.
right.
We do like that, although
Good luck,
command
have fun
points are
here.
going to suck. Good luck, Mr. Siegs.
Neither of us gain 1, like we talked about. This is one of those tough missions for that.
And you know what that means? We don't have to click buttons.
We don't have to go click and change any buttons. But in terms of command phase, this Paladin unit here is getting Drago's full rerolls from his Chapter Master ability, and that is the only. And then they're getting +1 to hit from the Ancient.
Okay.
All right.
You gonna YOLO Deep Strike Paladins across table and charge me turn
I
one?
actually might.
Oh, well, all right. Well, it's gonna get interesting,
It's going to
ladies and
depend on
gentlemen.
what psychic powers I get off.
All right.
But I am definitely going to try and cast Gate. Ready for this?
I suppose.
All right, let's go to the overhead.
You got
here.
it. Let's see. Start moving your things.
Okie doke. These guys here, I'm going to have a bunch of different units on these objectives. Ready to. One unit is going to raise a banner here, and then the other unit is going to
Purifying Flame.
Purifying Ritual. The flame is the aggressive side.
Psychic Communion.
I don't know about that.
I'll get the names right
over
eventually.
there.
Don't you worry. I'm gonna try to use the mobile cam. We're gonna get frisky with it. You ever get frisky with it before, Siegs?
Not typically. Not typically.
Not a frisky individual.
Okay. All right, these paladins are going to walk over here.
Hope I don't mess this up. Whoa, I didn't. Check that out.
And can you disembark after moving with Star Weavers?
No.
No, you can't get OBSEC out over here.
Not any of the conventional ways. But there's always tricks in Harlequins.
Exactly. It's a very tricky army. It's an army you have to play precise against. Just going to shuffle these guys around here and leave myself so that the paladins can get on this objective.
This isn't gating aggressively at me with everything, Siegs.
No, this is what this big unit.
That big unit's gonna do it?
Yeah.
No, boy.
They're going to walk out. And they're going to leave a gap so the characters can get on here as well.
Characters, schmaracters. You ever think of that?
I don't want to think of it like that.
Don't
All
want
right, so these guys are bottom floor. And then we've got the Ancient is going to get on the objective, Drago's going to get on the objective, and then the Strikes are going to get on the objective as well. Okay. Don't need to screen you this turn because you can't come in turn 1. So let's go ahead and start doing some Psychic.
Psychic time, everybody's favorite time of the year.
Isn't that it?
That is it. All my shoutouts here are currently on foot, so you may want to be mindful of denies.
Sure.
The closest one to you is right there.
Right there. Right. You're in deny, right? Am I over him?
Yeah, you're right about over him. A little closer on my end there.
Looks like I can just make sure Drago and the character are out.
Okay, sounds good.
All
No
right.
problem.
So the paladins over there will cast their psychic power for armored resilience, which goes off, +1 save.
Sure does.
They are in range of you.
Oh, well,
The unit is.
might as well try, right?
Yeah. So I rolled a 9.
That's an 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Then the let's see, the Ancient. Right now I'm in the Tide for count as in cover, and if you're
Tide of Shadows, they call
Tide
it.
of Shadows, and if
Yeah.
I'm fully in terrain, which this unit does not, -1 to hit.
Can we appreciate my nomenclature?
Nomenclature.
My nomenclature?
We're gonna start with these paladins back here. Actually, the Strikes. The paladins are raising the banner over there.
Yeah.
So, cool. These Strikes are raising the banner there, so they won't be casting. I have the 2 characters, and then this side. So I did 1 Purifying Ritual. We're gonna start the Purifying Ritual over here, which also goes off.
Second Psychic Flame done.
So I've done 2 of them. Voldus doesn't really need to cast anything. He could cast Gate, but also Drago can cast it. So let's see if I get the Paladin Ancient to do Purifying Ritual over there, which he does. So I did it 3 times.
This is such an easy mission for the rituals.
That means it's just Drago and Voldus left to cast. Only one of them can cast Gate, so I'm just going to cast it with Mr. Drago over there.
Mr. Driggs. Oh, it passes. Where are they going to gate? Who's gating? Anybody interesting? No, probably not.
So
would you like to get back to the corners?
Get into the corner. So what could I do here? What kind of, obviously you do have a stratagem with light, which means when I declare you as a charge target, you can just simply move.
Yeah, and you would get to redeclare your charges, so if you line up 2 charges and line away from 2 different units, only 1 would get to move.
Okay, but there are 2 boats here. I could potentially charge onto there and just make this area a nightmare for you.
It'd be mildly inconvenient. Emphasis on mild.
I think if you could just show me a couple dice here, I'm going to see where I could position the unit. I might do a little formation like this.
A formation?
Yeah.
Like a formulation.
Okay, 9 would be out. Oh, excuse me.
This is why we did the basic screening with our Harlequins. You ever see that before?
Usually not from you.
That's what I'm saying. We've evolved.
So what I could do is I could come in this position, go ahead and shoot all my shots at the one boat in the open, the empty one. I assume it's empty.
It's empty.
And then try and make a charge into either of these. So even if Nick uses the strat, he can then he'll then teleport away. I would like to put a lot of pressure on Nick and force him to actually come this way instead of that way. So I think I'm going to go for it.
He's going places.
Because this unit's fully buffed up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So.
Doop, 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 paladin time. Everybody knows it's paladin time.
Do they know it's paladin time?
Everybody knows it's paladin time. Let's try it.
All right, here we go, paladins. Go, go, paladins.
Go, go, paladin rangers.
Okay.
Okay.
Just make sure we got enough guys to have actual range to you. Nope, this guy needs to come up over here. And make sure that this guy, I don't get rerolls to hit, so that's irrelevant.
Uh-huh.
Okie doke.
All right, Mr. Siegs. See ya.
All right. So you might be saying, am I worried about these characters here? Even if Nick shoots this one model away, this guy's still within 3 of both of them. So if he doesn't deal with the paladins, he won't be shooting them. And I don't think even with your flat advances, you flat advance 6, right?
Yeah.
With it's 22 inches. No, it's 22.
22 on the starters.
Even if you get here, you're not going to be closer to them than the paladins.
Yeah.
Even if you kill that, so I'm not too worried about that situation. And if Nick puts all his boats here, I'm in such a good position when the librarian comes down the next turn.
Librarian's not doing anything.
So we are just going to go ahead and finish off his psychic powers, which is Sanctuary. Does Sanctuary actually? It doesn't matter against you.
Probably not. You have a 1-up save right now, an armor of contempt.
Yeah, and cover. Yeah. So that's relevant.
No.
Okay. It failed, by the way.
Good.
On a 5.
Good.
So we will go ahead and shoot all of our shots. Everybody's touching. This is the only thing I can see. Hitting on 4s.
4s, no rerolls.
No rerolls, even though I have Drago's buff on there.
Player of Light combined with the Starweaver's silly stat line. Data sheet. That's what they call it.
All right.
So just 20, 40 bolter shots?
40, yeah. It's a full 10. Right?
Casual 40 shots. This is the beauty of 40K. You get to roll so many dice.
I'll just do 5 models and then do this twice. Now, I could pay for 6's auto wounds, but I don't actually care if I kill this or not.
Nah.
It's totally.
It's just bonus value. So I don't care. It's empty. It was just something to throw out.
Yep.
All of my hiding spots have been pretty used up.
3, 6, 7, 8 hits on the first volley. I'll just roll the second set of hits and then take them all out. So 8 on the first one. A little below average. That was much higher.
Wow. Don't worry, Steve, 'cause I knew you wouldn't just roll below average.
So I need 1 extra die. But wounded on 5s here. No reroll 1s. No. I do not have the brother.
Reroll 1s.
They're also paladins.
Okay. Oh, I didn't roll my luck dice. I'm sorry. Let me do that real quick. Okay. I'm just gonna roll a casual 2 luck dice. And classically.
Haha, no luck dice.
No luck dice, no command. I have 1
So maybe hold 1 of those.
I'm not using this my only CP on this guy. I take 5.
Yep, you're at 1.
That's the perfect number. Fully functional.
Yep, nothing else is in range to shoot you. So we're just going to go ahead and declare a charge against those 2 bikes. 2 nut bikes.
2 Starweavers. Are you thinking about using a CP if you fail it?
Nope.
Nope.
This unit's pretty
It's buried in there.
Pretty nice defensively.
It's tucked in. And he hits the YOLO 9. Oh, that's a lot of points on teleport strike all of a sudden.
Yep.
A bit disappointing.
All right, so we're going to go in here. Like I said, because the characters are nice and protected, I'm not too worried about this, and they don't really need their buffs. But, I didn't ask you if you want to use the strat on one of them.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay.
We got Jack in the chat telling me I can't deploy empty transports anymore, so I'll just put one of my Shadow Seers.
That is also true, but it wouldn't have changed anything about how I...
No, I mean, it didn't die. I'm just going to put a Shadow Seer in. It said it's legal. This would have then been risky should it die, but, you know, it didn't.
And I'm just going to keep these models right over here, and I'm going to get all these guys in cover in Nick's deployment zone, and it's just going to be a nightmare for him to deal with, and I like that. Huge fan.
Yeah, I'm really glad you hit this charge. It's not disrupting my plans whatsoever. Wasn't counting on raising a banner there and doing stuff.
Yeah, I bet you are. So they're going to go ahead and pile in so that I'll get everybody to swing.
See, I think you should use the red blips as your banners because you like the color red.
I also like the color blue. You know that.
But you like the blue blips?
I also like these white paladins that I recently painted. I painted a lot of Grey Knights for Jack to potentially take them to Nova, and then he didn't, and he made me sad.
Jack does that sometimes.
I'm going to split the paladins half and half. Do you want to pick up both your boats?
How good are these at killing me?
I'm +1 to hit right now, so I'm going to hit you on 2s, and I'm strength 5 with everything's 2 damage. This is...
How many attacks?
4 attacks each.
No, roll this out. Roll this out. I got luck of the Harlequins here.
All right.
Luck of the Laughing God.
1, 2.
Let me see if my
3
trickery only works
4.
in shooting. Because I might be harder to hit here. Star Weavers.
You are -1 to hit, but I'm +1. I'm hitting on 2s.
Okay, but no rerolls.
Yeah. Well, I don't have rerolls anyway.
Good.
I guess I have Drago's rerolls, but...
But no.
No, not here.
So you're -1/+1, so back to 2s?
Yep.
Okay. So this is on this one or that one?
I'm going left to right.
Okay. There was one.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay. Yep, that's good. Strength 5, toughness 5.
Oop.
This is so survivable if I roll really well.
2 damage piece.
I did roll really well, not quite well enough. And I haven't cast the 6 of Feel and Pain power yet. So does it explode? No. 5 guys
The second
inside.
squad has the Justicar. Paragon, excuse me.
No one dies on the get out.
I only rolled 4 guys there, excuse me.
No, well.
plus. He's plus. Yeah, he's 5 attacks. All right, only 1/1 this time.
Yep. Yep, that's... Oh, that's a bad wound roll. 4s, not 3s. This is livable. I'm gonna slow roll this.
Yep.
Okay, so we're taking 4 damage. I got 2 left in my hand. I got 1 save left to take. Oh, is that the CP? Do I even care if this thing lives? No. Does it explode? No. And then 5 guys inside. I might emergency. How many guys do you have in the objective? More than
I have the full unit, but they're not OBSEC.
They're not OBSEC.
No, why does that matter? You're going to be able to raise the banner.
Well, I'm thinking I also get a command point if I start on this objective.
Yeah, totally could.
Can I just get out onto it?
Yeah, you should be able. Well, you should be able to.
Let's check.
I get to consolidate.
No. I disembark before. You get to pylon. You get to pylon.
So I can block it from you. Yeah, it's already blocked.
It's already blocked. Okay, so I would have to emergency.
You'd have to emergency.
So spend a command point to gain a command point seems fairly pointless.
And you hold on. You get to potentially lose some of your models on 1s and 2s.
That's a great point. Thank you, Mr. Sieg.
I'm a fan.
I do have to roll though. No 2s. So it would have been a net neutral scenario.
All right, so 3 guys get out.
3 guys get out. Oh, you know what? I should emergency so then I can raise the banner. No, dude, I'm not keeping the banner
You
up.
can walk onto it and raise the banner.
Well, you're going to engage me potentially. No, you don't have to let get out over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Just get out
the whole
within
time.
3. I also don't want to, remember, because I put every model in cover. I don't actually want to. Just put them so that I can't touch cover and engage you.
I'm going to use my handy dandy Muson mini stick.
Exactly.
Exactly. We like the handy dandy
So
Muson.
I'm not going to engage you intentionally. Do you need to roll for the second unit?
No, I already did. This unit didn't take damage.
Gotcha. All
Okay.
right. We've got Stephen Horowitz for a wonderful War Room podcast member for 8 months. Thank you so much, Stephen. The Siegler method of winning, just don't fail your YOLO charges. Do my best to emulate it. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat or your membership. And I just make charges.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't had a really bad time making 9-inch charges, so I was actually surprised I made that one.
You know, Steven, I actually go way back. He used to play in the same game store I did back when I was like, I don't know, 14 years old. We used to play in tournaments together. Thanks for your support, Steven. Really appreciate you. It is hard playing against people who just YOLO make their charges. I gotta stop playing against Mark and Series.
So I'm not going to consolidate here. Now, I could tag some stuff. The reason that I don't actually want to here is because, first of all, every model's in cover. And in cover, I have Armored Resilience plus Armor of Contempt. So even against his AP3 on 6s to wound, I'm still taking 2-ups. That I like.
You like that?
And then on top of that, I actually don't want to give his units extra movement around because I won't be able to base any of those models. They'll actually come up over here and easily contest my objective. I don't want any of that. So a couple reasons why I wouldn't want to engage these units. And the other thing is if I come up, then Nick can kind of be over here and shoot me. Right now he has to come all the way over and stay at this angle. And if he wants to shoot these paladins, if this stuff moves this way instead of that way, I am a huge fan.
Yeah.
Huge fan.
Yeah, Siegs likes to be fans. Okay, I'm gonna... Well, actually, let's do some scoring real quick. You killed 2 units turn 1. That sucks. It could have been 0.
I almost killed 3.
Could have been 0.
And I got 4 points on teleport assault.
Sure did.
Gated like heroes, so I'm ready at a 4 on that. That's opening up a possible 15 on that secondary. That is nice. And now I've created this huge problem in Nick's deployment zone.
Not a huge problem.
That I could bring the Libby and the 5 other paladins in the next turn, so he's got that to consider.
I have a lot of things to consider, don't I?
I am putting the pressure on. It's Grey Knights, baby. You think this army's slow? It is.
It is.
But it's also cool looking.
Let's see what I can do here.
So I do, at the start of your turn, I'm going to gain command points.
So I could try to hit this unit as hard as I can. It's got armor resilience, it's in cover, so it's going to take a ton of 4-up saves from fusion pistols and it has 5-up feel and pain from the neuro disruptors. It's very, very challenging to try to do anything to this unit. If I make it smaller, though, that definitely is the right direction. I need to start keeping up on points. I can't afford to miss stuff, so I need to make sure I get Deadly Performance this turn, which is going to be easy if I pass Twilight Pathways, which is on this Shadow Seer over here. And this Shadow Seer, I want to make sure he's undeniable, so I can just get it off as long as I
24-inch range from any of those models.
So like over here somewhere.
There should be a gap.
And then over here somewhere. So basically my Shadow Seer just kind of wanders over here and does it. Easy enough, so we'll get her out. And she's going to wander, as Shadow Seers do. And then she can cast it within 6 inches on a unit, so we'll probably put these 2 Skyweavers here. And should they fail the power, they're at least on this objective. So a nice 22-inch move will jettison them into my opponent's deployment zone.
We got a $5 super chat from Mr. Zlack Onion with the data slate coming up. What do you think about an AdMech army-wide rule that ignores AP modification, like Armor of Contempt, puts AP1 back on the menu?
Thanks so much for your super chat, by the way.
Thank you. That would be an extraordinarily powerful rule. Possibly. I mean, AdMech have a horrible win rate. It's a super hard army to play. So a rule like that, where it's just baseline strong, would be a big benefit to AdMech. I personally don't like creating a rule and then creating the complete opposite of it to negate it. So I would rather they buff AdMech in different ways, specifically make Cult Mechanicus a viable alternative to Skitarii, and then really help out the Skitarii vehicles, which are kind of mediocre, to say the least. I really would like something specifically about Canicles. I don't know what you would actually change about them because they're all relatively weak, but they definitely need some help. I would like them to buff the existing AdMech rules. I also want them to buff the secondaries. Secondary game is a huge problem with AdMech. It's their point scoring that really lets them down. You are pretty much always going into a matchup playing at a deficit because of how hard their secondaries are. So if they change those things, maybe buff some of our unique AdMech rules, I think AdMech would be in a much better spot. All right, Nick. So troops are coming up. They're going to raise the banner, I assume.
I think we're going to spend our 1 command point to put this unit of Harlequins, I forget if it's into Strategic Reserve or back into the Webway.
Okay, we'll check in a second.
We'll check that.
So now you have 2 units.
So 2 units. One's in regular Deep Strike, one's in Weird Strat Reserve. Okay. And then they're raising a banner here. And then I think we're going to run away from this problem.
This is not looking like you commit your whole army to this problem, and that is what I want. I want you to put all the guns.
I'm looking to run away from my problems.
No. Unfortunately, Harlequins are so fast that they actually have the ability to move away from it. That's just something that I have to deal with. So I have to force Nick to try and engage me, which maybe I'm going to go for a pincer then the next turn with the Librarian and the 5 Paladins. I do have them in reserve, okay?
Yeah. I got to be very mindful about how I screen and set up my army here.
Yep, the Libby can do an amazing amount of damage very quickly.
This one's got the Luck of the Laughing God, so units within 6 will have 5 if you pain from mortals.
Okay, and is that an aura ability?
That's an aura.
Okay, I could turn that off.
Well, don't.
We'll turn it off on a unit with the Word Maker's power. But Paladins are not Word Makers, so they won't be able to do that power. It'd have to be one of the Word Maker units. So just shuffling up. You're not really going to put every point of damage into these Paladins?
I'm really, it is tempting.
I wanted to tempt you.
You're quite the temptress, Seeks. I do, so things like this 1 Star Weaver with 1 wound left, really, really useful at just screening from the gates.
Screening and mission play.
Yeah.
Well, they're actually not an amazing gate screen because I could do mortals to it first, open up the gap, and then gate into that
I
gap.
think it's going to be the thing that screens by being on this objective behind the wall really hard to interact with.
Okay.
And then you'd have to charge it to kill it. So I think this guy's going to come here.
Okay.
We're just leaving our problems. The Shadow Seer is going to raise a banner on this one as well.
Yep. And what raised the banner over here?
Nothing at the moment.
Okay. Didn't get a troop squad out?
Maybe I should.
Yeah, I mean, that is the easiest thing for me to kill.
Yeah, you could just wipe it. Points. I am -1 to wound with troops near Shadow Seer.
Yep. It's just volume.
Oh, I had Agent of Pandemonium. You were -1 attack there. You probably didn't kill the one that lived on a wound. Oh, well, I might not have killed either. I should remember my rules.
You have -1 attack over there?
Yeah, it's a 9-inch aura of -1 attack. I just forgot I had it. The Shadow Seer is going to advance. 11 inches. Which is decent for running away from you, but I think into the boat is safer.
Probably, yeah. Don't let me.
And then we'll just move the boat.
Yep. 22.
Yep. All the way downtown there.
Going away from me. Unfortunate. I was hoping Nick would try and get into a little firefight with me. And just kind of keep him pinned in his deployment zone. I don't really like the shuffling on this side.
No, sir. We like shuffles.
I don't want him coming onto my half of the board.
Okay, so that should be sufficient. So Siegs can't deep strike on this side.
Nope, you're good.
Even a little Librarian. Could deep strike over here. Is what it is. And then this is helping screen. I'll even point its nose a little bit more like that.
This guy's the 1 wound guy?
That's the 1 wound guy.
Okay.
Hopefully a bit challenging to get to. This one's raising a banner here. No one's raising a banner here. Do I want to get 5 troops out before I move stuff? No. I don't think so. I do need to score banners. I think I do, but I don't know. I don't want to die like that.
Tough choices.
I
mean, it's the obvious thing for me to shoot at.
I want to get this Shadow Seer up here, but I think going for Twilight Pathway is undeniable at this point is more important. So probably. I'm just gonna chill for now. Let's go to that psychic phase. We'll start off with Twilight Pathways from out of deny range. And it'll fail.
Oh, am I gonna get Nick's CP?
I think you got it. What did I spend it on? I'm putting it in reserve, and I don't.
Oh, you spent it already. Oh man.
So Twilight Pathways just fails, and that's going to be an enormous points deficit.
Wow. This mission already showing how difficult.
5 points lost to that psychic power. 3 on deadly performance.
Twilight Pathways just does not like you.
Really doesn't.
I mean, I'm willing to let you reroll with it.
No glove for 6s. I could have planned better. I didn't plan better. These are called the pains of Siegs and Nick playing games.
Also, your army does love its CP. It has really good strats.
Good thing I'm at 0. And I have no luck dice. Those would have been helpful either. Also, well, I'm not salty or salty. Okay, so that's my turn, Siegs. I got no shooting in range. I guess I can take pot shots. Might as well, you know.
Do you want to take all my Stormbolters in return?
No, I'm just big. I can't.
Oh, okay. If you physically can't, I can actually show you where the Paladins can move.
I'm just gonna take the 3 shuriken cannon shots I got. and call it a turn. Oh, I got 6 out of that guy. Oh, that's a good roll. I wish I was Hail of Doom.
3 wounds.
1 AP3.
It's irrelevant.
AP3 does matter. It'll get you to a 3 save.
Nope. Armored Contempt, 2 up, cover.
Yep.
Okay, AP1, and then I have Armored Resilience, +1 save.
So you have a negative 1 up save.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
That's why I was willing to make the charge on them.
That's why I didn't go for any damage.
3 saves?
3 saves.
2 ups.
Oh, excellent. Good.
All right. And then this one is tucked, so it can't shoot.
This is going swimmingly.
Very nice.
All right, Mr. Siegs. Right. So you're going to get yourself an 8, because you're on 3 and I'm on 3. You're going to score 3 banners. I missed Ellie performance and behind enemy lines.
Oh, no.
Okay. That's going to be it. You gain a CP, I gain a CP.
All right, I'm up to 5.
Yeah, you are.
And then Nick is at 1. Maybe he'll spend it this turn so he can't reroll Twilight Pathways next turn.
How is everything falling apart before it begins? This is terrible.
Is the Shadow Seer on the objective too, over here? Or is she in the boat?
Shadow Seer on the objective there.
On the objective.
On the objective.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do a little pre-measuring. Mr. Drago, he can only buff either himself or the Strike Squad. He'll just buff the Strike Squad. And the Paladin Ancient will give them +1 to hit in combat. Because I believe it's any core unit that gets that buff. But it should be irrelevant. All right, so I'm going to just probably shoot back at this 1 moon boat, take it out, get my kill point there. But honestly, I might try and gate that unit again, get another 4 points on Teleport Assault by killing it. And what do I do with the Libby? Do I bring him down into this area where all the troops are coming is the question. I could send out these 5 Paladins. They have a super easy charge, although I could get Tempt Nick to use his CP to move that boat. That, I probably will set that up. I think I'll just move a Paladin out here, and it will be about a 7-inch charge. So with him moving, he'll obviously get out of range of that charge, but then I'm safely behind the wall still. He's going to contest this objective the next turn. The only way to do that is to try and block it with the Paladins and put Voltus plus the 5 models on, and that'll force an overcommitment. And then I can bring the Libby and the other Paladin unit down the next turn. Yeah, that seems pretty safe. And okay, that's all good. Let's see what kind of angles these Paladins can get. If they move 5 inches, what is their charge into this Shadow Seer? They are over 17, so if they move 5, that is just not going to happen. Impossible. So I do need to gate them if they want to do anything, or I can get the banner in range of them, make them obsec, and charge into these troops, use the charge movement to touch this with the Paladins, and have that objective secured there. So that's another way to take down that objective. All right, so I've got options here.
What do you mean taking down my objectives?
I'm trying to give you a 4 here.
Don't.
It could be a 0.
Don't.
It could be. All right. Just want to give you a lot of things to deal with. All right. So Drago, the command phase buffs went on that Strike Squad. That should just be completely irrelevant. And now I'm deciding what I want to do. I think I'm going to try and gate this unit and just get it closer here. Try and go for shoot this away, get the 4 points on Teleported Assault, the 1 on the mission primary, have them shoot up these troops, and potentially charge back on them to get on this objective. There's a lot of options here.
Sure is.
Oh, this was your CP.
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay. We should use a different color for your wound dice then.
But purple dice for purple Harlequins.
Totally. All right, let's go ahead and start moving some guys. So these Paladins, they're just going to move.
Where are they going?
Probably going to gate them.
To the store?
They're definitely going to the store of wonderful Harlequin goodies.
I can't wait to block this gate. Who's going to gate them?
Drago.
You're going to do it with somebody who's in deny range.
All right, this guy. He's going to walk out over here. Everybody else is in the ruin. Okay. So, didn't really leave any guys.
Oh, luck dice. Hey, we got 2 luck dice this turn. Lucky. Got the luck of the Irish on this one.
Alright, I'm going to leave a couple paladins to shoot that guy. 4.
Full scorn 7 years ago.
Alright, in that case, I should move back to make Gate easier to cast on them. These guys are just going to be on the other side of the wall.
Sure be.
Fill up the gap there. Mr. Drago, probably going to just advance him, although getting the extra shots is kind of nice. It really depends if I want to charge them to get on the objective, which is probably looking like what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's not the best for me.
The Ancient, and then I can get them back in the OBSEC aura. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and already have the banner raised here. We just need to get the banner, the Ancient up. And you have 1 unit in reserve? Or
I have 2 at the moment. I have to look at that rule.
You do have 2 in
One's in Deep Strike.
One's for sure in Deep Strike, so that would be coming into my backfield, unless I block it out, which I probably will. Let's go ahead and advance the Ancient. He gets a 6. That's nice.
How nice.
Really quite nice.
It's placed into strategic reserves, the Harlequins. And since I've already arrived, this battlefield, they can show up whenever, or am I misremembering that? The unit that started on the board that I put into strategic reserves.
I believe that is how it is ruled.
Cool. I got a permanent reserve unit. Love that.
Okay. He's
Perm
gonna come up
reserves.
there. That's all fine. Mr. Drago, is he going to try and get in a more forward position? Probably. So
Probs.
let's go ahead and pop him off. Also a 6. Wow, these are some fast Terminators. Let's go. There you go.
You know, that's not ideal.
All right, so we're going to string this unit back. This is -2. No, this is not the -2.
Not a WTC.
Okay,
That
we just want to
terrain
block the
format.
troops from coming out.
Yeah, you think that's gonna do something?
I hope so.
He hopes. He's got hopes and dreams.
Okie doke. The unit over here.
Uh-huh.
Who is going to do... So blocking this off is the tough thing. I either block off with my OBSEC and Nick contests his objective, which I think he has enough troops to do anyway. I could make it an overcommitment, or I can just try and deny him the points and put so many things in the way. Probably going to go ahead and do that, so...
Oh, we got a correction from the chat saying Virtuous the Ripley's forces next command phase. Let's confirm. No, it just says that unit is placed into strategic reserve. Do appreciate the looks though. I don't want to get the rules wrong. There's a lot of rules in Warhammer 40k.
There really are.
Who says that?
Somebody who knows a lot about 40k.
Some person, creature even. What are these guys doing?
Stepping up.
Step back. Just step back behind your wall.
Okay.
And these guys are going backwards? Yeah. Oh, Siegs. Richard Siegler.
Okay. So they're going to block that. And that's all blocked out. So I need to get those paladins moving.
They need to get them moving.
They need to get somewhere else.
They are doing great with their existence right there.
They're not helping right now.
I think they're in the prime position, ready for battle.
Over here.
Impressive.
Okay. That is fine. Reserves.
Reservity dues.
Got the Libby man.
Libby man, Paladin friends.
Paladin friends. I already know Nick is going on this side. That's just...
I mean, I can go to a different side. I got plenty of sides.
I want him to come back into the 10 paladins because that's a great position to be in. So let's see where the 9 inches away is.
See, if these two had just passed the Twilight Pathways, they would be here, and then these paladins wouldn't be able to deep strike here, and then the net would be cast even larger. But instead, this isn't good.
You don't say.
Okay.
I was talking about it when you stepped out. Is part of my plan is getting you to use your command points here.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think you would.
What would I use command points on?
The all sorts of stuff.
All sorts of stuff, he says, indescriptly.
Okay. So I think that's all good.
Okay, cool. Got him good.
All right. So I'm going to try and blow up a lot of just Nick's forward pressure here. And I've already reinforced this flank, so now he has 10 paladins here, 10 paladins here, characters over here, characters over there. Really spreading the board here. It looks like I'm playing a Harlequin army out here.
You're just talking a lot of smack. I'm not used to this from the robot, but you know what? It's not going to work.
Chat wants it.
Does not want this.
Chat wants all of it.
That was just embarrassing, Sneaks.
All right, Libby man.
Libby man. So who's in deny range? I got this guy right here. Not Libby. Yes, paladins. Yes, that guy. Whoever those people are.
Okay. So extended the range on this bad boy. Do I want to cast at 3d6? I just want this guy dead.
So yeah, guess he's doing that.
Doing it. Here we go. Let's do a little. It doesn't really matter. We'll do the purifying first.
Purifying flame.
Goes off on a big one.
All right, what's that mean?
Flat 3 plus d3 plus 1.
Okay.
Okay, you're dead.
That's different to flat d3 plus 4. Do I explode? Sure don't. No, I don't think I'm going to do some silly emergency disembark here. I'm not going to. So we're just going to disembark 2 1s. Okay.
So he does have...
But now I'm smaller, so I think I can just get on this side of the world.
I think you can. But you are going to make the bikes hit the... Vortex is going to hit the bikes then.
Vortex won't have sight. Oh, what's the range of Vortex?
It's 18 now.
18 now. Which is
just
within the bikes.
Yep.
Vortex is 2d3 mortals. The bikes have
plus 1.
Plus 1. The bikes are in range of this guy, so they get a 5 of Feel No Pain for mortals.
Okay.
If I go closer, then I just...
Oh, did this have a 5 of Feel No Pain?
No, it's not in range.
Okay.
If I go closer, I just open up opportunities for you to charge.
I like that.
I don't like that.
I want.
No. So...
This Libby is just so good.
It is when you pass your powers and roll 11s and then 6s on the mortals.
He has been. He's
Yours is better than mine. I agree. Just going to put him here. If you charge him and kill him, screw you. Outside of 3 of my bikes. Right there.
You have 1 more battle.
No, 3 1s.
Oh, you rolled 3 1s?
I really did. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Can't roll sometimes at all anything. Okay, let's just see.
So there's a consideration to do smite here, try and kill them, and then vortex the bikes. The squad leader is 2 wounds,
Sure
so
is.
I would need the, and I don't get the +1 from psychic epitome on smite, so I would actually just need to roll a natural one. So I think I'm just not even going to do that. I'm just going to make sure I kill them with vortex, and that'll be good. So vortex will go off. Yeah.
Huge vortex.
They're dead.
They're just dead. Look at that. 2 psychic powers, 200 points. Fun, balanced, great game, everybody.
Great night. Okay.
Wish I could do that ever.
So I am just with an 18, so I think I'm going to risk the super spike here just to get Nick.
Yeah, just another 6 mortals.
Just to get him a little.
You could kill.
Push him over.
Do you want the Star Weaver or the 2 bikes with this smite? Oh, it's going.
I should be just outside of range of that.
From who?
The Libby.
Oh, the Libby.
He's casting.
Oh, he's casting another power. I see. So
Ready
this is
for
the bikes. No.
Super smite.
Perils. You taking the perils?
I'm taking the
He's
perils.
taking the perils. Whose is this?
He takes 3.
He takes 3. Okay.
You're gonna take.
1.
It's gonna be a 6.
Oh, 6. That's what you get.
I'm gonna take 2.
I take the 1. Wow.
I tried.
You don't see that every day.
Good job, Libby. You tried. That was gonna be epic.
It already was epic.
It was epic. Okay, so
What just happened?
it's my first smite. We've got those guys are gonna cast
Yeah.
armored resilience, which goes off on a 7.
They're casting it on themselves.
It has to be on
It
themselves.
has to be on themselves. So I could try to
You're
block
into
it.
range. It's a 7.
Is that the only power that's going to be in his deny range? So are they casting another one?
I already spent 1 CP to cast additional. They only have 1.
And then they're not in range. So I might as well
This is
try.
it.
They are resilient.
All right, so they're +1. So that is nice. They're super tanky once more. Now let's see what we want to do here. We've got. We need to gate these guys.
Okay.
So that they're not being useless. But they're going to first try and cast the Psychic Power Purifying Ritual.
Okay, so if they do Psychic Purifying Ritual and then get gated elsewhere, will that count?
Let's look at the wording of it. I believe it just is resolved then and there when you pass
When you
the
finish
psychic
it?
power.
Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's a
Well,
whole
the troops are there anyway. Let me cast with the troops first and
Okay,
see if this
that
even
works.
matters. But if you could actually just
Yeah.
talk that. So the troops, they do pass
They'll
it.
pass.
So Purifying Ritual, those troops, pass. Purifying Ritual, these troops, pass. All right, that's another 4 points there.
Grey Knights aren't in here.
They're at the end of Imperium.
They're here.
Okay.
The action.
So nice, all the troop strike squads went off there. So definitely going to cast Gate on this 5-man paladin, try and get them up the board. I just need lots and lots of pressure. And I think I will cast Gate from Voldus because it's...
I'm pretty sure you're right, Siegs. You can leave and it works.
I already casted with the troops, so it won't come up this turn. But I believe it's done instantly, and then you can cast away.
I believe you're right as well.
Kind of like how you can do Warp Ritual, and then use the Eldar Psychic power to get out of there. Okay, so we got the characters over there. I am going to switch to Tide Convergence with the Ancient, which switches. So 6s to wound are going to be mortals now, which is nice. And then the Mr. Drago over there, Sanctuary. We'll go ahead and cast Sanctuary. Which goes off. It's going to go on the Strike Squad. That's right there.
Yep.
He's not range or anything else anyway, and I don't need it on the Paladins. Then he's going to go ahead and cast Gate, which goes off. So get these Terminators into the action. I want every 9-inch charge here, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, the way this is going, we're going to be done 25 minutes. This is great.
Right. So do I go for the charge over here into the Shadow Seer so that Nick can't use the strat over here?
No. You're just not going to hit any charges.
I'm not going to hit any charges?
You're not going to hit any charges.
What are you talking about? All right. Or I can just reinforce this position over here.
Enough reinforcements.
I honestly think I'm going to reinforce this position over here. I'm not too worried about that stuff. It's eventually going to die. I've got the shooting into the one wound guy. Not really concerned about the single Shadow Seer because I'm in just a good spot already. So I think I'd rather set up another charge here. I just need to make a charge, and then I will take down the points on this one. Okay, so let's go ahead, and now that screen is gone, got that sweet 9 inches over here.
Sure do.
All right, might as well just be in cover. You're gonna shoot me anyway. And then
You're 9 inches. You're already cheating the 9. Yeah,
look
okay.
at that. How about that? How about
Yeah,
that?
I see you.
Give me 9 for
You want
that.
9 from this guy too?
That bad boy, and then just make sure that I can be within 9 of him.
So that's too close. You gotta be on this side tape measure.
Yeah, I am.
And then
At least from that perspective.
that's fine. Okay.
Okay, so that's all good. We got a lot of paladins in Nick's face.
Yeah, we do. It's
We're gonna
great.
keep casting. So that side is now done. It's this side that remains. So these paladins over here, they're the ones that aren't going to take too much. So they're going to do my second smite.
Yeah.
These guys goes off. Not in deny range. So you're going to take D3, 2.
5 ups. We made one. Not dead.
Okay. So I've done 2 smites. This unit here is going to go ahead and doesn't matter if I kill you with smite, but I'm trying to make the charge. Oh, I guess I could super smite and kill that unit. That would be funny. Yeah, so probably don't want to risk that. So we'll do hammer hand on them. Does not go out.
I like that. That's important.
We've got these bad boys. They're gonna do. They could do hammer hand or armored resilience. Let's do armored resilience on them. It's at +1 to cast because I already did it, so 7 does make it.
You've already cast on resilience.
It's one of those powers you can cast multiple times.
Can you really?
It's in the Sanctic discipline.
Wow.
You're in deny range.
Yeah. Well, screw that. Goes off.
All right, so they are buffed up. They are not, but they're not in cover, so they want it. And then Voldus is the last guy. I already cast Vortex of Doom, so that he cannot do. I already cast Gate. Empiric Amplification, I don't really need. But I'm going to do Smite and Empiric Amplification. So Smite.
Big smite. Big money.
Big money.
Big money too.
Only 2. Do you have your Feel No Pain?
No, sir.
Okay. And then he's got access to Empiric Amplification, which does go off, so if I hit you, I'm going to be at +1 damage on my nemesis weapons.
Nice.
You're probably dead anyway, so...
Really should be.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and start the shooting phase. That's all for Psychic. I did get all my Purifying Rituals, which is super nice. That rarely happens for me. Guns. They're not going to do anything. Starting with these Paladins. One Paladin, maybe 2 can see you?
Maybe 2.
2?
Sure.
All right, they're going to shoot you out.
All right, 4 is no rerolls.
4 is no rerolls. They're just within 18, so I should ignore it. It's 18-inch range.
It's 18 inches now?
Yep.
But
I am
they're
-1.
-1 to hit and no rerolls. So.
Still, same actual difference. 4 hits. Toughness?
4.
Okay. Force. Okay. 3.
All right, first 2. We're good. Last one. Good.
Okay.
Lovely.
Then we have Voldus himself. He'll go ahead and shoot into this thing.
The tank, okay?
Yep. He's within range of you. 1 miss. And then wounding on 5s. It's going to be just 1 save. His weapon is...
Good. All right, if we turn it around, just pass every save, we will be okay.
You actually will be. We've got these 2 Paladin units. So the first one, 3 guys are going to shoot here. 2 are going to shoot there. Okay. 2 on 3. Going into the bikes. -1 to hit, no rerolls.
Yes, sir.
Wounding on 4s. It's going to be 3
All right.
on the bikes.
Here's the first one, because I have luck dice. Screw it, I'll use a luck die. And last one, don't care, down to 1 luck die.
2 guys shooting this way? You actually rolled luck dice this time.
I did.
Impressive.
You know, 1 in 6 does happen approximately 5 out of 6 times.
2 hits, no wounds. Okay, and then I just have 5 more Paladins. These 5 Paladins over here, I believe these 3 should be able to see the bikes. So 3 are going to shoot that way, 2 are going to shoot there.
Okay.
So here's the 2 into the transport. 2 hits, no saves, and then
Let's do that again.
into the bikes.
Okay.
Moving on
Let's not do that again. Thanks, Mr. Siegs. Just 2. First one, I'll use a luck die. Second one, oh, we got him.
All right, so just the 1.
Yoink.
Okie doke. Then we have these Paladins. The 4 guys are going to shoot that way. And
I don't think it's 4. Unless you, maybe it is 4. Yeah, it's
tried
4.
to make it 4.
It's 4.
4 are going to shoot that way, and the rest of them are just going to try and... I have the charge with this guy. I want to leave a lot of things to charge. I'll just shoot with the 4 guys into there. I was thinking about making the charge move, but I'd actually rather make the charges over here.
Gotcha.
Or do I? That's a tough decision. I have no other targets. I'm gonna put 3 of them this way. 1 and the 4 guys.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4 going into the 1 wound vehicle. Okay, 4. No rerolls. Wounding on 5s. Okay. On the 1 wound transport. 3 saves, no luck dice.
Nice.
But you do have a command point if you want to.
I will just die, and it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we've got the 1 guy into the troops. 3 hits. Are they -1 to shoot in hit?
No, but they're -1 to wound.
Those ones?
Oh, damn it, Siegs. I'm just so bad at my rules. My bikes were all -1 to wound. I'm putting him back with the
put him
one
back.
left.
Put him back.
Because okay.
It's totally
Thanks.
fine.
It's been a minute since
Give
I played
yourself a
the
luck
ones.
die too.
Fair. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't remember how many 5s I rolled.
I don't know. Where are we at?
You have 1 save on those guys.
They're not near someone with -1 to wound. So I'll just put it on the sergeant.
Okay. And then the 3 guys shooting into the transport. 2, 3, 4s.
4s, no rerolls. And 5s.
5s. Okay, it's going to be just 4 saves.
Fail them all.
Wow. All right, the troops get out.
Troops get out. 4 troops alive. Awesome. Awesome. Rock'em, sock'em. This is not actually the worst thing for me, because now this charge is way harder. This charge is not possible. Like that. Big
Well, it's
fan of
into
that.
the bikes.
Well, the bikes are going to leave when you declare them.
Yeah.
And then it'll be all impossible. Everything's happy in the world.
I get that CP.
Hey, I'm alive. I will take any victory I can. Don't take it away from me. Why you got to be like that?
Okie doke. They're going to go ahead and declare the charge, because that is all the shooting that I have. Mm-hmm. So, declaring the charge over there.
Sure.
Actually, I'll just declare these first, because these are the
Okay.
important
I'm
ones.
going to spend my CP to leave. So, let's see. To get unchargeable, I have to just back up 3 inches. If I do that, can I hit the Libby? No. Can I hit the Libby now? Back of my base could actually land. Or I don't spend the CP and just hope you fail your 9. I would like to get behind enemy lines and kill Libby like that. Or I just try to pass Twilight Pathways later. I'll try to pass Twilight Pathways later. So we'll spend the CP and we'll just back it up and be unchargeable. So 12 point. I'm just doing as close as I can.
Yep.
Okay. Light, light, light. And you want to do those?
Yep. So, is this...
That's not possible either.
Not possible. Okay. They're going. 7.
Yep.
Full empty. All right. Now, because that plan isn't going to work, I'm going to get OBSEC on this objective.
Yeah. Yeah, you just need to keep on, throw it on necking, you know?
All right. So I'm ready. Engage in range. That's cool. He's going to come up over here. And then this guy's going to go up that way. This guy is going to go and just touch that. And I'm going to fill in the gap. All right. Cool.
Awesome.
Because that's not OBSEC, right?
Sure isn't.
All right. Excellent. That is my primary play. I was setting it up where it was a possible 0, but I think
Yeah, you're putting me in the biggest dumpster ever, and I'm just going to one-turn you in response. It's going to be a one-turn game next turn.
Baby.
Happens or it doesn't happen.
Okay, so I obliterate those 2 models.
Sure, you 3 models, Richard. Get with the counting. That's my job, is to be the one who's bad at counting.
I'm not moving anything else, so your banner's gone. You're going to lose primary there, and that is the end of my turn.
All right. Well, you didn't score teleport strike.
I did.
Oh, yeah, you Laverian. 4 more points. Just add it up. What else you got? You got 3 kills this turn? You got the, unit, and the tank. Yep, 1 librarian, 2 units for easy peasy. What else do we have?
And I got all 3 purifying rituals over there.
All 3 pure and 3 battle points for your killing. I'm going to get a 4.
Yep.
All right, we're just tabling Siegs, and this game's over after that.
All right.
Violence time, everybody.
I'm going to gain a CP. You're going to gain 1.
Damn straight I am. I even got a luck dice left for offense. That's where you should use them. Who's this? Valdis? He's a chump, right? All right, there is no way us through this other than through it.
You're at 2 CP now?
Yeah. 3 Terminators with armored resilience and cover is basically unkillable. You know, there are ways to play this game tactically, and there are ways that I'm going to play it. So we're just going to kill everything.
You get 1 banner.
Let's line out your deployment zone. I think there's space that I can put a 5-man here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Just wanted
Mm-hmm.
range.
Oh, this is the line for line breaker. Okay. So let's. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna hit you as hard as we can. Like, there's no more
like
tactics to use.
Hit me like a freight train.
I'm not good at combat. I didn't buy any weapons, but I
You have no combat weapons?
No.
Oh, so then the paladins are really hard to deal with.
You don't say. You don't tell me. Really, Siegs. I'm just gonna get tabled in the attempt, and it's going to be a glorious end.
All right. So they're just going to be in this little...
No.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hit wholly with their bases.
They're gonna go yoink, doink, doink.
Just make a charge and get over there.
Make a charge, get over there, kill everything.
Are they
in the
going to
path.
charge into Voldus? He's got the hammer, baby. The Malus Argeum. Or Argeum. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Don't matter to
I
me.
think it's Argeum.
I don't suffer penalties for moving and shooting. Do you know that? I knew that.
Well, you're light.
I'm late.
Not unless if you disembark from a transport, though, you don't get to benefit from it.
Who disembarks from transports these days?
You do.
I do.
Hey, at least you don't even get a banner point because you didn't raise.
Oh no, we have lost on all. Don't. We have lost all hopes of trying to play a nice cagey points race like I like to play. The answer is Siegs gets tabled now.
I gave you a point that you didn't earn. Take that out of there.
You ever been tabled before, Siegs?
Not in a little while.
Well, welcome to the jungle.
It's been a hot minute.
Welcome to the jungle, my friend.
You can put it up there.
No, I'm putting it right here.
Inside.
Inside.
Troops inside.
Maximum.
All right, can these paladins stand for the glory of the Emperor? I think so.
They cannot. They told me.
I'm going to make a charge across the table with these paladins.
I'm not even doing basic screening.
I have gate.
That's good. Advance 14 inches. Hot mama. Damn.
Almost. Almost. Close.
This one will advance. Maybe she'll do something interesting. 12.
That's actually pretty decent. Yeah, she can get into that room.
What does that accomplish, though?
She's not next to the paladins who
Just
rip her apart.
good for them.
Ancient's going to be hero next turn, raise a banner on that objective. All angles.
This is very bad. Okay. And you will go over here.
All right.
Let's get my deep striking troops in here.
Hell yeah. You got a 4-man?
I got 5-man outflanking. They don't do anything too interesting, and I got a 5-man deep striking that also can't do anything too interesting. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. We're just going for offense.
All right, Psychic.
We'll go deeper in the ruin then. Okay, Psychic. Start off with a casual Mirror of the Minds onto this unit that's in cover.
Okay.
Actually, we'll do it on this unit that's not in cover. Okay. Passes on a 6, fails. Fails.
Okay. I have 1,000 denies.
You really do. We'll do Webway Dance from that one. You know what? Offense is the best defense. Smite. Perils.
I love to see that.
I take 3, but I have 5 of Feel No Pain from take all 3.
Forget about your 5 of Feel No Pain. You aren't that good.
Okay, this guy here, he's going to try to move this unit again. On a 9.
All right, I need. Do I need 3d6?
You just put the nails in the coffin, Siegs.
I'm putting the nails.
Put the nails in the coffin.
Straight in the coffin. 3d6.
I want no mercy on this.
+1.
Get it out of here. Nick's trying to make moves. Don't even try. All right, let's Shard Delight these Terminators. Screw those guys. Oh, fails that one too. Good. This one can't do anything. Let's just kill everything. You know, that's where we're at.
All right,
so
shoot me up. This one has the +1 save from Armored Resilience. This one's in cover. Well, 3 models are in cover.
Okay, so
both are annoying to deal.
Let's start off with 2 fusion pistols from inside the boat here. 2 fusion pistols, 2 hits.
2's to wound.
2's to wound. 1 wound. Luck die that. 1 wound.
No luck dice.
Awesome.
Save.
Ooh, 2d or d6 plus 2. Take 6 damage. Get him out of here. 2 neuro disruptors. 1 hit, 1 mortal wound.
5 of Feel No Pain. Good.
Good. All right, let's do the next unit here. 2 fusion pistols. Double 2s. 2 neuro disruptors. 1 mortal wound.
5 up. Give it to me, baby.
I'm giving it to you, Siegs. Let's do this. 2 more fusion pistols. 2 hits. Boxcars, baby. I was looking for double 1s after that. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Fails 1 of them.
Yeah.
Looking for a clean dead Terminator.
That's this squad?
That's that squad.
Right.
2 neuro pistols. 2 mortal wounds, Mr. Siegs.
5 ups.
3 out of 4 5-ups on the neuros. That's what we like to see. All right, let's start shooting all our guns.
So there's 3 Terminators, 5. 1 guy's wounded and 3 men.
An AP3 not in cover. Everything's at that squad not in cover, but with a bump save. So we'll do the 2 Star Bola people right here.
The Bolas into the
Star Bolas. 5 shots.
All right, here we go.
3s to hit. 3s to wound.
4.
3 wounds, AP3.
All right, AP3 goes to AP2, and then I have Armored Resilience, so effectively AP1.
So 3 of saves functionally. We'll kill that guy, it's 2 damage.
2 damage. What other shots do you have that's multi-damage?
All of my shuriken cannons are 2 damage. He'll take 2 up saves unless you take the Rens, and then I have more Star Bowls. Here's the shuriken cannons from that unit. 4 hits. Give me 6s. 3 AP 1s, which 2 ups.
2 ups. Good.
Nice. Let's do it from
Save
the...
my reroll for a 2 up. I think that's more effective.
Yeah. Next unit's going to put them in. Star Bowl is 5 shots. 4 hits. 2 wounds, AP 3.
Okay, 3 ups.
Ooh, got another one.
Just the sergeant left.
That's the sergeant. We got the shuriken cannons.
And
4
he
hits.
is the paragon.
1 AP 3 and 2 AP 1s.
Okay, 1 AP 3 is good. And then 2.
2 AP 1s.
2 AP 1s. 2 ups.
Nice. All right, we've got all the boat cannons and this unit. First boat cannon at him. 6 hits. 1 AP 3, 3 AP 1s.
Okay, AP 3.
Takes it, 2 damage.
Okay, he's down to 1 and 3.
3 AP 1s.
3 2 ups. Cool. He's down to 1.
Next boat. Don't gloat. 4 hits. And give me 2 more armor saves.
2 more 2 ups. Good.
Oh, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. We got another boat at him. This is the last boat.
Last boat.
5 hits.
Can he do it? Can the paragon do it? He needs to make every save.
3 saves.
3 2 ups. I have 1 reroll in the bank.
Oh, you're gonna need it. No, it's 2 damage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm down to 1 anyway. I took 2 damage from the start bowl, though. Is it worth trying to keep the... What else do you have?
I got these 2 bikes.
I can't see him.
And
You're
these,
gonna carry
their guns here. Yeah.
He's dead.
Okay. 2 neuro pistols and a shuriken pistol there. Oh, I have shuriken pistols. Whatever. 2 neuro pistols. 2 mortals on those guys. And a shuriken pistol. No.
The mortals 5 ups.
Ooh,
Take 'em
2
both.
damage.
Down to 1.
Making progress. We'll do the star bowls. You're putting on a guy not in cover. It's the right time. We've got 2 whole shots from this unit. 2 hits. 2 wounds, AP 3.
Okay, so take it on the guy who's wounded. He dies.
No.
No, because AP 3.
Yeah, you need to get
he's
4
good.
ups. But 1 more save.
Yep. 1 more save.
We'll get him.
That's the kill. Okay.
Good. And then the shuriken cannons. Canons. Nice. 2 hits. 1 wound. Armor save.
2 up. Get on a 2.
Oh, I do have plasma grenades. You're right, Double O Donuts. We got 2 phantasma grenade launchers. I'm just gonna roll them together. Boom, boom. 5 shots. 4 hits. Siegs, what's your leadership?
10. Oh, 9 over there.
9 over there, easy.
Is it on the unit or the sergeant?
But your
You're
unit's
good. 10
okay.
is good. I don't have the banners over there.
So 1 mortal.
Yep.
2 mortals.
2 mortals. 5 ups.
2 more tolls. All right, so now we're gonna do some charging.
Okay.
It's very effective. They're gonna sneak around the building, these guys are, and they're gonna go into these strikes.
How far is that charge?
6. Sure not gonna do that.
Not a 6.
Do they have flip belts? Can they just go through walls?
They're not infantry.
Yeah, I'm using different
it's a flip belt?
rules.
I
I mean, I don't know.
have no idea. It would be listed here. They don't have flip belts.
No flip belts. Okay. We got these 2. You know,
Where's the other guy from that squad?
this is 2 men. 2 men. 2 men.
Oh,
2
there's
men.
he has a clear base.
These 2.
Charge into Voldus? Or the Terminator squad?
Let's go for the Terminators. 4? I think 4 is good. These guys don't do anything in combat. Oh, better than you charging me. I'm right here anyway.
Just stay outside of heroic Voldus,
I don't.
which you can.
I can.
You don't go all the way.
No. Just, they keep falling off their bases.
That's totally fair.
These guys good. These guys good.
All right. And then the boat. Does it want to charge in there?
Why not? Bonk.
Cool.
All right. We're gonna do 2 Sky Weavers. It's quite a lot of attacks. Unfortunately, no stats to this. But a good wound roll. 4 armor saves.
4. So I have a 1 wound guy. I will if I.
Ha! Got him. The whole. No. Not like this, Mr. Siegs.
2.
Oh, he fails it again.
How can you do like that? Why are you like that?
Why are you like that? You gonna interrupt?
Well, now I can't.
Now you can't. Died anyway. Let's get these two clowns going.
I was trying to keep that hero alive, and then he let me down.
Yeah, he would let you down.
The better play is the interrupt, but...
Better play was the interrupt?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what? Take a say. How about that for a better play?
I don't think it matters.
You know what matters? The Star Weaver's attacks. Okay. Have fun. Have at thee.
Do you want to engage Voldus?
No, I don't want to engage Voldus. But I want to put myself on your objective so that I can pretend that I'm holding it even when I'm not.
All right.
I'm going to get real close to him, too. Not engage him.
You totally could.
Just right there.
Nice and friendly. Yeah. These 3 paladins. It was supposed to be 4. You hero, why? I wanted to save every paladin life. Okay. We're going to swing into the bikes. And...
Oh, this boat advanced stick can't charge. I'm cheating.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't... that was just being... We were just being silly.
You're silly.
Gonna kill these bikes. No... Yeah, let's kill those ones. Okay. So we got 4, 8... 5 attacks on the sergeant. Okay. You're -1 in combat.
Oh, yeah.
Hit on 3s. Okay. 6s are going to be mortals in addition to the normal damage.
Nice.
On this unit, failed hammer hand, so strength 5.
Okay.
So 2 mortals plus all those saves on the bike.
Okay, so 1 bike dies and a wound.
2 mortals.
Yeah. So failed 1 save is 2 damage.
Yeah.
And then 2 mortals will kill him and bleed the wound over.
Okie doke.
All right. That's all you got for me, Mr. Siegs?
Nothing else is in combat.
I did more damage than I thought there. I killed 7 paladins. It was genuinely impressive. Through armored resilience, through cover. You're going to get a 12.
Yes, I am.
I'm getting 0 banners. I mean, that part of the game is going terribly, but this is for bragging points now.
I'm going to go up to 2 CP. You're going to...
I'm going to write down the scores right here real quick. 'Cause, you know, it's a close game and we got to keep it going.
All right, so let's go ahead and go over to this overhead here. Drago is buffing the big paladin unit, so is the ancient. They are going to go do some absolute work over here. Let's see how far away they are. They're kind of far. Probably going to Gate Infinity them and go for some kills on these basic troops, get my teleport assaults. Yeah, they're like 16 inches away, and it's even 17. They cannot make that charge. So they're going to get gated for sure. I'm already involved in the combat over here, which is totally fine. Voldus is going to go ham with his hammer, as well as this other paladin unit, and Libby's still alive. That is beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and just move them up.
Hold on, Mr. Siegs. I got to get lucky in this moment. Luck dice.
Luck dice. How lucky are you going to get? You roll all 5.
I'm rolling 4. I can roll 6, but I'm rolling 4.
Oh, you can roll 6.
Damn, those double 2s.
I mean, honestly, it's worth it.
Well, look, I need some luck here.
You do need luck.
I need some luck. This ain't going...
However, the laughing god is just laughing at you.
Yeah, you know, someone's finding some humor in this game.
And it's me.
Isn't it?
It's me.
Isn't it? What a triumphant return to YouTube this is.
Okay, Bannerman is going to raise the banner over here, because he's that kind of guy.
Oh, we ran out of your little banner chips. Guess you can't raise anymore.
Banner. Boom. Use on Minis also operates as banners.
They do look like banners.
You have 2 troops units in the reserve, so I'm just going to keep this formation here.
He had no reason to move. It's not like I'm being successful with anything I attempt.
Oldest is just going to walk into the middle of your army, because he's an absolute hero of the Imperium.
The Imperium.
And he's going to be supported by this Paladin unit. It's going to go clean up some bikes.
He's not cleaning up anything. I got saves.
He's going to clean you up.
Clean up your clocks.
All right.
Let's see if I can get a cool camera angle of all of this. I got stuff for that. This might not look good, but we're going to give it a good shot.
You're going to give it the college try?
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's not bad.
Look at that. Look at Voldus. That's Voldus right there. That's a champion, if I've ever saw one.
Can't see him.
I've seen many.
Now it's just a Star Weaver.
All right, so they're staying in combat because I don't care about the 1 bike, and we're going to shoot them up.
Light them up.
We're really going to actually psychic. So, psychic phase, we've got Purifying Ritual all the way down. Let's start over here. The Strike Squad goes off.
Not bad.
Okay, that's the first one. Second one goes off. Third one goes off.
I'm not interested in stopping your points factory. I'm interested in tabling you.
That is fair. I'm not going to do it over there because the Ancient's raising a banner and Drago's going to possibly gate you. It's funny how when I put things Empiric Amplification, I just kill it in shooting with regular Stormbolters. That was funny the last turn.
I'm glad you had a lot of fun with that. Funny is definitely the word that came to mind. You know, I couldn't think of a better adjective if I tried.
A big man. Big man on campus.
Big man. How many mortals is doing?
He's getting both my CP.
He's getting both of them. What's he doing? 3d6 cast, extra cast?
I don't need to cast the range. What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm in range.
You're in range. I'm right here.
3d6 cast, though. That's what's happening. So going into these bad boys.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing...
Does Gate hit your own guy? Or not Gate? Does,
it's enemy.
Oh. Yeah. Vortex doesn't blow
so
you up, too?
I'm going to hit all of this stuff.
With Vortex? Good. Nice.
Vortex goes off. No, it's a 7.
It's a 7. You want to CP reroll that? Make it higher to pass, hard for me to deny, get the blowing up going. You think I'm just going to fail the... Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Let's go, baby. Goes
On
off.
8. 8. Nice.
2d6 plus 1.
Oh, only 2d3 plus 1?
2d3.
Only 3 mortals, kills a bike. That's not even that impressive.
Okay, well, bleeds immortal to this unit and that unit.
This was worth 2 CPs, because this is what librarians are supposed to be doing.
Well,
not one turn, Star Weaver dead, Void Weaver dead, 2 Sky Weavers dead. Purifying
not
ritual.
The big one,
not the big one, not even trying out here.
So it's 4.
4, casual 4. All right, another 100 points dead to Libby. No one's counting.
Okie doke. These bad boys are just going to smite and try and kill this bike to free themselves up. Goes off. It's a 6, you're in deny range.
Let's do it. Why would we stop any powers?
He's dead.
He sure is. Another 50 points.
We got the 5 paladins over here. They're going to cast... I don't really need Armored Resilience. Let's probably Hammerhand them. I don't need Armored Resilience. I'm just going to kill you. We got Voldus. I already cast Vortex, so he is Gate, Empiric, which I don't feel like I need Empiric Amplification. But I also have Drago over there. So let's do Drago. He is going to do Sanctuary is irrelevant, Smite is irrelevant. But let's do Purifying with him.
Let's do it.
No, let's Gate with him. Gate fails. I already used my reroll. So that unit is stuck there. His other power is he ranged for a Smite? He is not. Both of them and none of them. Nope. All right, Sanctuary is irrelevant. Although I'll put it on those guys just in case. Goes off. They have 4 pinball. The 5 paladins over here are going to go ahead and they're going to do Hammerhand.
Thought you had all the answers, Siegs. Now it seems like you're thinking and failing.
Hammerhand fails. Well, this is the time to fail it. And then Voldus,
This is the time.
Voldus himself, he's got Empiric Amplification. Let's go for Empiric. Goes off.
I got more denies.
Has a 9.
It's not a 9.
We'll put +1 damage on this thing.
That matters.
And he's got a Smite.
Oh.
Which goes off.
Nice.
Not a big one.
Well, that denies.
It's on the transport because I'm right next to it. It's going to be 2.
That matters about as much as me trying to block Empiric Amplification.
Those big boys are going to Smite because I don't think you're going to even try and attack them. Which does not go off.
Now I'm going to attack them. They're all in the open.
That's my second Smite. It does go off on a 6.
Well, cool.
You get a deny.
I'm out.
All right. I don't know what gets hit.
I think it's this.
Is it the troops?
I think it's the troops.
Okay. They're going to take 2.
I suppose it matters who's casting it, because you could have that guy do it, and then it's the boat.
That's fair. I'll do it. Let's pick up the 2 troops.
1 troop, Siegs. They got 2 wounds on their sergeants. The first to die, as always.
No, not the sergeant. Okay. So I didn't get Gate off, so I'm not going to get Teleport Assault this turn, but I got it the first 2 turns, so I actually feel pretty comfortable.
We're playing 2 different games, you and I.
Hey, big brains here. Okay.
That's what's going on.
Shooting. Drago is going to shoot into the bikes here.
Drago's got a shield. He doesn't have a gun.
He's got a Stormbolter.
Where's it hiding? It's on 4s. No rerolls. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
What silly rules. He's not within 18. Okay. They are within 18. These guys are within 18. So these 3 models are going to shoot at the troops.
Troopa-doopa-doops. Skidoops.
Going into the troops. Paladins. I am within range of you. They're not -1 to hit, so just hitting on 3s.
Nope. These 3 right here, they aren't even -1 to wound.
So wounding on 3s. It didn't matter. I didn't roll a single 3.
That's true. And they are
3 are dead. So that's
just like that.
Get them out of here.
Don't need to have resources. Those are for people who want to do things.
Right, the 5-man paladin unit is going to shoot all its shots into this squad.
Mm-hmm. Sure be doing that.
2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm within range of you, so I'm hitting on 3s. No, they're -1.
-1 to hit always.
-1 to hit always.
Nice. And then 4s.
4s to wound.
This isn't even that powerful. This is soft even. Some would call this a...
Right. Well, don't worry, Voldus is coming.
I'm not
Big
worried.
Daddy Voldus is coming.
I'm not worried. Just losing bikes out here. 50 points Tiny Storm Bolters every couple seconds.
Big Daddy Voldus.
Oh, hold on, Siegs. We got...
Oh, is this
Joshua, hold on. How do we scroll? I'm trying to see the...
Hold on, you got to go back over there and scroll.
We gotta scroll.
Let me go to the overhead real quick.
Oh, it's right there. It's John McGardle.
John McCardell, again, he was here in the Votan tier list.
In the
He gifted 50 subs.
He's just doing it again.
And he's doing it again.
Oh my God, John McCardle, you are the hero of this stream, salvaging the Harlequins from the depths of the Grey Knights.
I messaged him asking, I told him in the last time, I was like, message me personally, you are a hero, that's super generous, I'll do something special for you. He was like, I don't want anything special, I'm trying to help people out. This guy is a hero, he's the hero that we need.
God.
Thank you so much.
John McCardle, really, thank you so much for your support for our channel. Thank you for gifting all these wonderful viewers some super chits from some subscriptions. Hopefully they can make great use of that membership. This is awesome. Really appreciate it.
Do note, if you were generously gifted a sub, you do need to accept the sub, so you need to go into your profile and accept the gifted sub, otherwise you won't get access to the membership. So please do that because it's well worth your while. You're going to get access to our Discord community as well as all those strategy sessions at that base membership.
Oof. Thank you so much for your support for all of us. Really, 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 really.
Very much appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right. Ready?
I guess.
Killing you? All right, Voldus is, let's go with this. He's 2 damage. Let's go into there.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, -1. -1. You eat that. Nothing.
Sad.
Soft.
All right, we got Big Terminator unit.
Big terms.
Big terms. They are going to put 6 guys into this one. No, it's a 1 wound bike. 3 guys are going to go that way. We're going to put 3 guys this way, and then we're going to put 4 guys at that. Okay, so the 3 guys going into our friend, the bike over there. I believe I'm within 18 with these Terminators. Are the Paladins within 18 of that bike?
Oh, the bike? No way.
No way?
No way. You want to put a bet on the Siegs?
I don't want to put a bet. I want you to show me.
I want Value Town after I'm correct here. Oh, wow. Who's got the eyeballs?
All right, so hitting on 4s. Don't worry, Nick. 3 misses. Everything else is a 4-up.
I know.
How the
I
pros
played against you. This ain't my first rodeo.
How the pros do it.
You know how else the pros do it?
Let me see every failed save. That's what I'm talking
called
about.
Professionalism, ladies and gentlemen.
Get out of here. You're not getting.
Could have killed another one. That's
Behind
called
enemy.
lost value.
What a fool.
What a fool.
We got a $5 super chat here from Scott
Burdette.
Burdette. Thank you so much. Are you able to use Voldus Warlord trait and the 3d6 cast strat on psychic actions? I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. I'd have to look at the precise wording of it, but I believe that they both work on it because it is counted as a psychic power for
I believe it does.
all rules purposes.
All right, so this is going well.
So hold on. The next
there's
3
more.
guys, yeah, okay. Finish that unit up. So 3 guys going this way.
Okay.
Are they should be within 18 that transport.
Oh, they definitely are. They really.
But still, you're -1, so it doesn't matter.
He's gonna be fine.
5s. That's 5s.
That's 3.
3. It's a 4 wounder.
Now it's a 2 wounder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I like to see. And then the 4 guys going into that transport.
Oh, there's more.
Oh yeah.
Always more.
1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Hitting on 4s. I'm just going to take the successes because that was not many. And 5s. Okay, 2 saves.
Ow, chicka, wow, wow!
Make them both.
Make them both.
Okay, so here we go, Mr. Nanavati. We are into the. I freed them up. I get to actually. No, they shot. They were the first thing to shoot. Cool. Charge that.
All right, bring it.
Make it on a 4.
Should have moved away. He would have failed.
Charge.
Okay.
Voldus! He's going in. Old Daddy Voldus with a 10. That's a lot.
Dankarunos.
He's going to get on the objective and contest it because he's a hero.
Oh, he's not going to do any of those
He'll be
things.
exactly an inch away.
I'm going to put OBSEC on it shortly.
Oh, there's OBSEC in there?
Oh, yeah, there is.
All right, well, who cares?
Who cares?
I'm going to block my objective then. Charging into that. Make it on a 4.
You sure did do da. A lot of 4s today, Siegs.
All right, we're going to block up this objective, although if Nick, you have CP to emergency.
Wait, there's more paladins?
Yeah, that's the 5.
There was 15 here?
Yeah.
Casual. Yes, I have CP to emergency.
Okay, so
But
6.
it wouldn't matter because you have 6 models on it.
Yeah, I need to have enough models on it, so. Okay.
Let's do that, yeah.
So he'll just come over that way and I'll swing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all good. The Paladins are going to try and make a long bomb charge this way.
Oh, I'm spending my CP.
Yeah, I bet you are.
We're leaving. Gonna get my 4. Gonna get my 4, Siegs.
All right, there's nothing else over here.
Nothing for you to do about that.
Am I just within range of that transport?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go! No.
What was that? Oh, for the redeclare?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I can, but
Yeah.
it's not a 9.
It's not 9.
It would have been a 9 if I made my gate. See if gate went off.
Yeah, then you would have gotten teleport, strike, and all kinds of stuff. You're rolling poorly.
All right. Attacking you. Mm-hmm. You cannot interrupt, so it's irrelevant.
I don't need to interrupt.
We'll go left to right.
Can't emergency either. Who needs shenanigans?
Yeah. Now you have no CP?
Oh, no.
All
No,
right, so stay
don't have any of those.
guys. So swinging into the boat over here. I did not pass Hammerhand or anything. -1, hitting on 3s, no rerolls.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And we looking at, that was not a 6. 3 saves, 2 mortals.
3 saves and 2 mortals.
Get ready.
So 4 damage and 2 mortals. It's gonna die.
Yep.
I have no luck dice and no command point, so it's definitely gonna die. Does it explode? Sure doesn't. 5 dudes inside. 5 clowns. I can't keep dice on table. Okay, 3 guys go down. We're good. We're good. That's only the 3rd time that's happened this game.
Nick's gonna put them so I can't re-engage them.
That's
so
true.
They're just gonna sit there. All right, we'll consolidate up though. Everybody's in cover.
Oh, Rusty Shackleford, you like to see how this went so bad for me. You really don't have to go back and rewatch, but you know, if you're interested.
Paladins are swinging.
Yeah, sure be doing that.
Okay, we don't care. You can't emergency anymore, so I just have to block the physical space.
Yeah, they do. Don't get too excited. I'm just gonna see if I explode. Because, you know, you're +1 damage, I have 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
You know. But just look at that, I'm still here, not exploding in the middle of your army. Shall I roll and see if I get out? Oh, only 3 get out this time. So out of 10 dice to get out this turn, 5 of them were ones. Okay, let's just keep on keeping on.
Prevent me from engaging you, I assume. 4 point went away.
I guess that's what we're gonna do. Why not?
Because I will engage. Well, I guess Voldus can just Voldus can just engage you, because he can just move 6 if he's closer.
Good for him. Happy for that guy. Awesome.
All right, well, then I am going to engage.
Engage away, Mr. Seeks. Engage away. I got fusion pistols. You know what that means? I can pistol you in close combat.
I'll stay there.
All right, this is going well.
And then Voldus gets to activate. What does he want to do? He doesn't want to take all these smites. That's 7 inches. That's less. He's just going to get in there.
Got a question from the chat about when we're doing the Nanavati versus Votan game. Don't you worry. It's on the schedule. We're getting that nice and in the war room. We're going to put Siegs on
I'm going to knock
Votan. He's lost in the sauce. He's not even thinking
I'm
about
not going
Votan.
to consolidate them so that Voldus doesn't just get shot. I guess you don't have any guns, though.
Approximately that lost in the sauce that he's still talking about consolidations in this game. That
you got to
is
be technical.
this game that requires technical minutia measurements. Really.
It's for myself.
It is for yourself. Well, I'm going to talk to our wonderful viewers, because that's for them, about Votan in the war room next week.
Are you ready for this, Nick?
I'm ready.
I'm bringing the full steam heat. We asked everybody in chat, do you want to just see box set stuff? Do you want to just wait until Votan is fully released, or do you want to see some light proxying to get these models on the table, including the Land Fortress? They were like, get those Land Fortresses directly on the table and blow a Nick up, so I'm doing it.
And you know what? We took an internal poll about who would be the first victim, and I stepped up to the plate. I rose my hand. We didn't even take a poll. I just said I'm doing it.
He was like, I want the challenge. So this is
just practice.
That's heroism. That's heroism.
This is all just practice. You know what else is practice? Vincent sending us a 2 super chat dollar Canadian monies. 1 emotional support for CP for Nick. Thank you. Appreciate that. Taking it. Got an emotional support, CP. Screw you, Mr. Siegs.
All right. Well, I'm going to gain a CP, and then you're going to gain.
Well, we're not even done yet. I get to attack back. Put that CP away. Put that. I'm going to go up to 2 when that happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 3 guys there.
You only have 3 guys.
That's because 2 of them died in the explosion.
Yeah, they did.
2 out of 5 dice are 1s every time, except when it's 3.
At least you're consistent, right?
You know, that's what they call me. Let's roll 5s to wound. Oh no, I'm dropping dice in the dice pile. Okay. Hiya! 1 or 2 armor saves, Mr. Siegs.
2 ups. Take 1. All right. Haha.
All right. Okay, it's called victory, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to count up the score real quick, since we have to be technically correct?
So you are going to get a 4 here, a hot 4.
Hot 4.
All right, and then outside of that 4, I did not score teleport assault, but I did get 3 on purifying ritual. So I got another 4 points there.
You got 3 mission kills.
I got 3 mission kills again, because that's awesome, and I should be up to a sweet 6 on banners.
Yeah, well, I'm still at 0 on banners, and that's where we like it.
Continue.
That's I could raise.
Yeah, you could.
Could have raised the last turn.
I don't know if it's gonna work though.
I could have raised this on turn 1 and scored it every turn, but points once again are for the foolish. So I will commence the tabling of Richard Ziegler now, and just fall back over here.
Okay.
It's important to fall back.
I just wanted to take that advance away.
Gotta be technical.
I want not a single clown doing anything.
We're gonna move to this side of the ruin because it smells nice on this side.
That unit has a 4-up in one.
This unit, you ready for this play, Mr. Siegs?
Do they have to take a morale chest?
Oh, sure do. They lost 3 on the disembark. Oh, they have another one. We're okay. We were quite all right with that. Watch this.
You gotta save those for this train.
We're at 2 command points because we have a pity CP, an emotional support one. So we're gonna use that. These 3 are gonna advance. They're gonna go 13 inches. Oh, this is gonna work. We're gonna kill the librarian fusion pistols. And then this unit, we're just gonna fly 22 inches and really kill this librarian with fusion pistols.
Remember, you do have 2 squads in reserve as well.
They're gonna kill these paladins. So these guys are gonna advance 1. We're gonna charge you with all these spirits here sticks. 14 inches, and this one's only moving 9.
Maybe he'll perils again, though, before we get
Well, that's why I'm running next to you, so the perils will do mortal wounds onto you after we're done.
Fair enough.
We got 10 troops in reserve, so we're going to go for the good old-fashioned YOLO 9s.
Oh, the YOLO 9s. Can you hit them as well as I can?
Probably not, but we'll give it the old college try. You want to set it up in such a way where you can YOLO 9 across the entire army, so after the Shadow Seers overkill these paladins, I want to redirect my attacks to these other paladins. Because we're not just settling for 1 unit of destruction.
Go for the 10 man,
You think I should go for the 10?
No, I think you should go for the 5.
I think I should go for the 5. I want the 5 too. This one's strategic outflanking though, so it's going to go for. Oh, this is a cheeky move. This is a really good move. We teach it in the war room. This is actually when you can use your strategic reserves to come in off your own board edge. This is a little known fact, but it's one of my favorites. One model has to come within 1 inch. And then everybody else just has to end up within 6 of the board edge and incoherency. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our neuro pistols and our fusion pistols at the edge here so we can potentially shoot you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least with our neuro pistols. And then we're going to set ourselves up for an easy charge into those paladins to kill them.
All right, perfect. I'm looking forward to this.
Me too.
Let's go.
So let's start off with Mirror of the Minds. That's our best power. And it passed on an 11.
Do I just roll the 11 myself?
You have to roll 12. You have 11. You're +1.
I have +1. I got +1. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go ahead and just roll the 11.
Just roll it. Oh, Siegs, you're disappointing. You never cease to disappoint. And then you just did. You know what? We're going to kill the entire unit of paladins. This is just a 3-man?
It's 3-man.
They're probably going to die in close combat, so I don't need to overextend. I think I'm...
That's a 5-man.
You know, I'm going to hit him. I'm going to hit him good. I'm going to hit him good. So they're going to take 2 mortal wounds. Now we start rolling off. I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Ooh, I want to roll off for Siegs, so 3 mortal wounds. Do it again. Okay, that's where it ends. 3 mortal wounds, though. Does kill a paladin.
You fail all 3.
Okay, home skillet, same dude. Gonna smite you in the face. Nope. His buddy's gonna smite you. Okay, on a 7.
Goes off. Deny. Denied. There's the 11.
There's the 11. Shards of Light. Ever heard of that power? Goes off on a 7.
Need a 7 on this deny. I get the 7.
Yep,
Plus 1 brings it to an 8.
Yeah, sure does. Okay, we're on a 3rd guy. He's gonna go for
Smite.
Yeah. On an 11, big smite, baby.
Right. Can we get the 11?
Big smite, big numbers.
Nope.
We're gonna use a pink dice for the purple Harlequins for 3 mortal wounds.
All right, not bad, not bad.
Nice.
All right,
2
1 goes
damage.
down to 1.
All right. He's got 1 more power. I don't think it matters. Fog of Dreams, baby.
Didn't you do smite plus that?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, he's good. Yeah.
I think it fails. I think I need a
No,
7.
you get to cast it.
But I did fail it.
Okay.
So let's do some mortal wound mishaps. Actually, check this. This is big brains, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you come to us. Because 2 fusion pistols are going to this librarian. Boom, boom. 1 hit. 1 wound, strength 8. Take that, Invul Siegs. Nice.
Oh, the 6.
We're gonna spend our real command point plus our pity command point to move 7 inches on a fire and fade. We love our fire and fade plays. That's gonna get us 4 points on behind enemy lines because you gotta be playing for points. That matters a lot.
Might not though. If the Libby survives, he could heroic image.
2 fusion pistols into librarian from inside the transport.
No hits, no hits.
We're not done yet. Plasma grenade from inside the transport. 3 shots. 2 hits. 1 AP1, Mr. Richard Siegler.
Okay.
That's
good.
almost a damage. 2 neurodisruptors, 2 mortal wounds. Takes 1 of them. He's down to 2.
Down to 2.
This is we're getting to the nitty gritty. We've got the shuriken cannons off of the boats. We've got 5 hits from the cannons. Let me see them 6s. Warp fire, 2 armor saves, 1 AP3.
All right, so let's go ahead and take the 2 2-ups.
2 2-ups.
2 2-ups. I do fail 1 right there, so Libby would die. I'm just going to spend my CP because I know I'm going to make it.
Oh, he knows he's going to make it.
Another one. Here we go. Against the shirt.
Oh, he rolls the 1. Get this librarian off my table. Starweaver for the victory. Okay, now we have some momentum going. Let's use these 3 Shadow Seers to combine arms firepower. They're fantastic grenade launchers into this thing. I'm killing all 4 wounds here. 3d3 shots.
You're not killing the Paragon. The Paragon.
I'm rolling them together. I got 8 shots out of it, 7 shots out of that. 3s to hit. This is amazing. 5 hits. All right, your leadership 9. First one, nothing. Second one, nothing. Third one, nothing. Fourth one, nothing. Last one, take a mortal wound.
5 up.
Got the little guy.
All right, there's only 1 left. Can Nick fail a charge into the Paragon?
We're not there yet. First, we've got 2 neurodisruptors going into this nice 5-man.
All right.
You know what? Screw the 5. We're going to this 10-man. 2 mortal wounds.
5 ups.
Got both.
Down to 1.
Got both. Shuriken pistol. All right, over here. Ready for this? 2 neurodisruptors. 2 mortal wounds. Oh, fire shots. Shuriken pistol. 1 armor save. Not bad, not bad. Not good, but not bad. Let's go for some charges. We're going to hit the YOLO 9. No, we're going to hit another YOLO 6.
It's not a YOLO 4.
Everything under the Paragon. 1, 2, 7. Make it. I called that 7. You see that?
You're in. The Paragon versus 3 Shadow Seers.
We're going to tri-point him.
Tri-point the Paragon.
We're going to tri-point the Paragon.
All right, lay it on me. No interrupts, so just you can do them all at the same
I'm
time.
doing it all together. Hiya. That's a pretty good roll.
That actually is.
Yeah, all right. Well, these are all strength 6. You ever heard of strength 6 before? Wounds you on 3s. Look at that. It's another great roll. All that's AP1. You don't care, but you know what? 1's happened.
2 ups. I take 1
D3 damage. I'm going to roll that into the dice tray with the big dice. Oh, the epicness. Got him. Got him good. We're going to consolidate onto the objective because objectives are for winners. And this one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mr. Siegs.
You ready for this?
No, I want to tell you my points.
Okay.
Okay, so I scored 2 points for killing units this turn, the librarian and the unit of people. I scored 4 points for behind enemy lines. I scored
no banners.
ready for this? I missed deadly performance because I didn't control an objective that I've only ever held this one. So
You need to make the charge over there and not die.
we're still missing deadly performance. We're not playing for points. Mr. Siegs, it's your turn.
12.
12, he says.
Here we go, baby. Fully buff the Paladin unit. And let's go for some big damage. Let's see if we can kill every one of Nick's models this turn.
This turn? There's a unit inside of this one.
I'm going for it.
He's doing it. Okay.
Might not kill that.
You have no librarian.
I have no Libby, but I do have Voldis, who is a much better librarian because he's just so much cooler. All right, Paladin's coming up. Here we go. Paladin train, Voldis train. Then these guys are going to shoot them away and charge onto this objective.
Where are they gonna? Where are they gonna go?
Oh, they're going everywhere. They're going up and down, inside out.
No, raise more banners, Siegs. This is a legal placement. Thank you.
And we've got Bannerman.
The Bannerman's gonna raise banners?
He already did. I have 4 banners this turn.
Wait, so you don't need this Muse on Minis token because you have a Bannerman?
I do have the Bannerman, but he's going to be at the edge of the objective.
Well, as long as the Bannerman is raising the banners.
He did raise the banner. I made sure of that.
Okay.
Because Drago could have done it, but no, the Bannerman's doing it. Okie doke. We've got a bunch of troops over here that I'm going to shoot to pieces and charge.
This Flex, I will have you know, out of the probably over 250 games I played Richard Siegler on stream, I have never even crossed 25 points. Right now we're at 25, and this is the highest I've ever scored.
Not even once.
Soon we'll get to 26 if Siegs doesn't table me, and that's when he'll know that I'm getting better at this game.
All right, we got Psychic. We'll start with the Psychic over there. Terrifying. Goes off.
Cleansing Flame 1.
The Bannerman.
Bannerman's busy raising a banner.
He raised it the last turn. That's the Muse on Minis one. That's why I got the 4 on.
Banner raising is tough work. You can't just keep doing
So
it.
that's 2 already done. They're going to go ahead and go. They get it. So that's 3. That's 4 points already. I'm going to go ahead and do some... what should they do? Hammer hand themselves? Yes. Hammer hands. Goes off on a 9.
I got denies for this stuff. Nope.
Nope. Then we've got the Libby Man, or not the Libby Man, it is Voldis, Grandmaster Voldis.
GMV. It's like the DMV, but for Grandmasters.
Let's do Empiric Amplification on the boat. Goes off on a 7.
All right, you know we have to stop Empiric Amplification. It's one of the best powers in the game. Stopped it. First time for everything. Turn 4.
Smite. Goes off on a 7.
Let's blow that one up. 12! All right, that's a good number.
Then we've got Mr. Drago.
Mr. Drags.
What is he going to do? He's going to cast Gate, which goes off on a 7.
74.
Okay, who wants to be gated? I think I want to gate this unit, and...
Where are they going to go?
They're just going to go 9 inches away from you and shoot you and get my 4 points.
What's even the point?
Alright, and then 9 over here. Cool.
Oh, there was a super chat, another one from Vincent. Somehow I missed the super chat, but I saw the comment below about the super chat. I like how Nick decides to ignore the super chat now. 1 bully CP for Siegs. All right, Siegs, you get a CP for this
I
one.
didn't even give myself the 1.
Oh, so collect 2. Pass go. Collect 200, you know?
200 bucks.
Look, I think fair is fair, Vincent. If I gain a CP, which I use to excellent skill to score 2 points on behind enemy lines that I would not have otherwise scored. Siegs, what can you do with your CP?
I could do a bunch of damage to you. I'm going to pop Sidebolt on those guys just to make sure you die. That's probably what I'm going to do. No, I'm going to save it for the charge. The charge is more epic. Nick doesn't like when I make 9-inch charges, so I'm going to save it for the charge against these guys.
It's not that I don't like it. It's that it physically breaks my soul.
He's going to smite her. Oh, no, I did smite you. You failed to deny it, so D3 damage is 3. She's dead.
No, she's got a 5 up from Mortals from her friend over there.
Dead.
She doesn't take anything, actually. Thank you. It's called skill.
Those paladins are going to cast Armored Resilience on themselves, because why not? Goes off.
What do you mean, why not? How about Perils? Perils kills a model.
No. No. I don't Perils.
Oh.
I have Glibby Perils.
Glibby Perils then got himself killed off of it.
And then these guys, they're just going to do a regular old Smitey Doodle. Goes off on an 8.
Doodle. I got nothing for that.
3.
But they're also near my lady. Takes 2, down to 4. Easy. Easy. Lemon squeezy.
No, I'm casting from this guy. Get those troops out of there.
Okay. Didn't need my troops.
No, get them out of there. All right, so we're just shooting you a lot.
How much?
Just a lot. So
Just a lot.
Shooting here. These Shadow Seers aren't even 3.
This one might be. from that angle.
That one is 3. These 2
Yeah,
are
you can
not.
just shoot the Shadow Seers.
Okay, cool. So we're going to start with guns that only have a couple targets. You have 2 models touching there. Drago's going to shoot you because I want Drago to kill a model this game.
No, no one's touching the objective because I can't strategically
Well, I can see
reserve
that
onto
guy.
it. Oh, you can just blow me up, yeah.
Yeah. You're -1 to hit from far?
Outside of 18, I'm only hit on 4s. Otherwise, no rules.
I'm with an 18. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
3s, 3 saves.
3 saves, behaves. 1 sergeant wounded.
Okay, it's 2 damage.
1 regular guy dead.
All right. These guys over here are going to shoot all their storm bolters at this one, who's not protected.
Okay, so this is a 5 wounder. Nice and healthy.
5
Stealthy.
guys into the 5 wounder. How about that?
If every model averages a wound, she would die. Is that how the cookie will crumble?
Are they -1 hit always?
No,
All right. So
but all Harlequins should be.
all right. And then she's T4 or T3?
T3, but minus, it doesn't work on character. Never mind.
Yeah, get out of here. Take all those saves on her.
I'll take some of them. I didn't roll my luck dice. Let's try to get lucky real quick. I think I'm gonna roll, so 2 have, I think I'm gonna roll 3. 3 is a good number. 3. It's about 50-50, you know?
Let's go. Yay! How about 0? Big 0.
You know, the only safe number.
This is not your game. Luck dice is against you. The laughing god.
I think this is my game. I think this is my most stellar performance I've ever given on this stream.
Let's see these saves.
I'm alive.
He's got 1 wound. All right. And then we've got Grandmaster Papa Voldus himself. Papa Voldus is going to go into the 1 wound girl.
They both have 2. There is no 1 wound girls.
All right, so it doesn't matter. He's 2 damage. Oh, only 1 save.
I wish I had some luck dice for that. Oh, let's try again.
Let's see.
Ah, more fires.
All right. We've got the troops over here. They're going to shoot every shot into these troops.
A jinx.
2, 3, 4, and 5 storm bolters.
Oh, shield from harm works on Corrin characters, so they're -1 to wound. It's a good thing they're both alive.
They're going to be dead.
Thank you, Internet.
They're going to be dead in a second.
Bloodbath and Beyond. That's a great name, by the way.
Wounding on 3s. All right, your troops take that many saves.
Who's wounded on 3s?
Those strikes over there into that troop unit.
Yeah. That's where we are at.
They're dead.
Now, are they dead? I have 3 models there. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Okay.
You haven't even started on this transport.
Those guys are going to shoot over here.
That's not gonna do it, Siegs. 10 shots, 6 wounds. Get your math straight.
I mean, it's not going to do it, but it's going to help soften you up. 4s.
This is gonna soften.
Soften you up. Look at that. Look at those wound rolls.
Look at that. Look at that. 4 out of 6 wounds on 5s. Look at that. Followed by an average number of failed saves. If I consistently roll average and you consistently roll above average, what even is math?
This unit's going to activate. 3 guys are going here. These 2 are going to go into the 2 wounder.
Sauce.
Into the 2 wounder.
Saucy lunch.
They are within range of Drago. Oh, no, I don't get real.
Drago's over there.
Not
Don't
Drago,
be
the
Drago.
Voldus. But I am within 12 of you. 3s.
Oh, this isn't gonna do anything.
4s because the Shadow Seer.
Shadow Seer busts herself.
Just 1.
Down to 1. This is more than 0.
The 3 guys.
Infinitely more than 0.
Right. -1. 5s. 2 saves.
I'm gonna have models left at the end of your turn. Not for a lack of trying, though.
Okay. Big Paladin unit is going. Big Papa going all over here.
All over here, not ignoring that 5-man?
Yep, I'm going to try and charge that 5-man.
I like it.
3, 4, 5 guys. Okay.
Not too shabby.
I do get rerolls against them?
Yeah.
Alright, 4 rerolls.
Good.
3s. Like I said, I was saving the CP for a charge, so I can't just kill you here. And then 4 more guys after this.
Well, let me see if that's necessary. Oh, it is. I only lost 4 models, so I have 2 wounds left in the unit. On the objective.
Here's the 4. 4 more dudes, get up to that 9, because Nick did somehow manage to kill a Paladin that turn.
I mean, somehow.
Somehow.
I've been throwing my army at you for 2 turns. No caution, all caution to the wind, all offense, no defense. I've killed like 9 models.
3s. Alright, there we go. On the 2 wounds in the troop unit. Get it out of here.
Got him good.
Okay, that is all for the shooting
Let's
charges.
take a look at that board state. It's looking great.
The 9-inch charge into these ones.
Oh, I used my pity CP. No, I gave a pity CP. Because at the start of this turn, I'm going to spend it, so I'm going to leave.
You're ruining my CP.
Yeah, well, you ruined a lot for me. Just to be clear about that.
All right, so then charges over here. Paladin units declaring all those.
All of them?
Yep, 8 makes it.
I'm going to use my strat again. Move my army one more time.
Oh.
I think I would have lost this game with 3,000 points of Harlequins.
Okay, and Voldus is going to charge this one right here.
It's telling, isn't it?
Cool. All right, no interrupt, so we'll just go with Voldus first. And then those troops are going into.
It's not over yet, though. I've
11
got
inches.
turns
Is that
and
enough?
models, units.
Inches
What are you talking about? Is that enough? Enough to do what?
to get all these models on the objective and swing at you. Well, not all of them, but
What does that matter?
just so you have troops in there. I want my objective. I don't want
Right.
you touching anything.
Right, Siegs is trying to score a 200 on primary.
I want. Here we go. Voldus. Are you -1 to hit in combat?
Yeah.
She is?
Oh, no.
No.
But -1 attack. Aura.
She is -1?
Oh, all Harlequins are, that's right.
All right, so
That's
1
right.
miss,
That's right.
4 hits, 1 mortal, and 4 invulns.
1 mortal and 4 invulns.
It is, in fact, a nemesis weapon.
See, luck, roll.
But you have no luck dice.
Fine, she's dead. It was close, though.
All right, and then this unit's going to activate the Paladin. Let's activate the troop unit. So we've got, do I get rerolls in combat against you, or is it no rerolls, period?
Against the boat?
Yes.
No rerolls, period, I'm pretty sure.
2, 3, 4, and 2 Stakar for 5. Okay, are you -1 to hit in combat?
Sure am.
All right, the 3 misses.
That's why the 9 Void Weavers was the right call. I missed the beat on the list.
Okay, that many?
This is where the 4s come rock'em sock'em roboting.
It's dead.
Barely. Does it explode? Sure doesn't.
And how many 1s can Nick roll? Give me the 1s!
0 this time, Siegs. We're back in the game.
Are you gonna let me tag you?
No, I'm getting my line breakers behind the enemies of lines.
All right, can the Paladin units sweep up these 2 lovely Shadow Seers? Yes, they can. And it will.
I think so.
Okay, there's a 1 wound one. She's gonna get. All right, 1's at full and 1's at 1 wound.
Yeah, one's a full and one's a 1 wound.
Paragon's going into the 1 wound, 4 guys into the full. Paragon into the 1 wound. Okay, 3 hits.
-1 wound. Oh, it mattered.
Mortal, you dead.
No, 5 up for mortals.
Who has the 5 up?
The one that's actually fully healthy.
Okay.
And I rolled the 6.
Did I get Hammerhand off? I don't remember. I don't think so. So go ahead, you have a save. All right, 4 dudes into the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Getting tabled. See, he thought he was tabling this turn. He's not even, he's going to leave me with multiple squads, like 3. 3 even.
No.
-1 to wound, maybe 4. No mortals there either.
No mortals.
Man, we're not even trying.
All right, she's
turbo dead.
All right, you get to swing back with the 1 wound Shadow Seer.
Do you know they have 4 attacks now? They buffed it up.
They needed to.
3 wounds.
AP on this?
1.
3 ones. CP reroll.
Oh, yeah, okay. That pity CP. Yeah.
Not the pity, that was my normal one. Saving the pity for the charge.
Okay. First one kills that guy. Next one kills another guy.
What luck is this?
Luck of the laughing god, Siegler.
All right, so that's all for me.
All right, so you killed some units, whatever. No one's paying attention to your points. I score 25 on primary this turn for holding 0 objectives. I'm going to get a 15 on behind enemy lines because I'm currently behind them. I'm going to get a deadly performance because you just lost 2 Terminators to a Shadow Seer.
I got 4 more points on teleport assault. And I think everything's good for me. So, do you want to try and kill one more of my squads?
Into the fray. 2 fusion pistols, psychic phase, smite. 9.
All right, 9.
Into the fray.
Is this the one with mirror minds?
What? No, she died.
All right. Doesn't deny.
Smite for 2.
5 ups. All right, take 1.
Immortal.
Down to 2.
This is good. This is good. Okay, now we'll shoot you. They have to roll their advanced roll. 7. It's probably more like over here. Okay. We've got 2 fusion pistols going in.
1.
Take an invul.
Fail it.
Big damage. 1 kills a strike.
Why wouldn't you shoot the Terminator?
Well, I'm in combat with you.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. 1 strike.
2 neurodisruptors. 2 mortals.
2 5 ups.
Another strike.
Another strike. There's 3 left.
All right, we're going to charge the Terminators.
Okay.
Okay.
You're in.
1, 2, 3.
There's one guy who's taken 2 wounds.
Oh, let me shoot this stuff here. I forgot this stuff. 2
Kill one of the paladins
neurodisruptors. 2 mortal wound siegs.
5 ups.
Got another Terminator. Man, these things are dropping like flies.
All right.
Okay, let's hit these guys as hard as we can.
You gonna try and charge on there?
Yeah, why not? Why not? With gusto. Okay.
No interrupt. I'm not gonna interrupt.
I'm going to start over here. Harlequin troops into Terminators.
All right, there's a 2 wound guy.
We're going to get him. Got him good.
All right, P4 on these bad boys.
All right, 3 armor saves, Richard. 3
Make
saves.
them all.
Okay, all right. Well, then I have my other unit to go.
Yep.
Over here, I'm just going to pull 1 dude out because only 4 man.
Do not pass armored resilience.
Oh, so you're vulnerable.
Not to you, but to another army, yes.
And then let me wound on 4s.
On 4s?
Well, you know, 4s, 5s, who's counting?
It was a lot of 5s.
There's a lot of 5s.
You picked up a 5.
Even better.
That was a lot.
Thank you.
2s. Hold on. 1 guy's out of wounds.
You know what? No, never mind. All
right, 1 guy's out 1 wounds.
Okay.
You ready for this?
I guess.
Swing the 2 guys who can into the character. Mm-hmm. 1 into the troop.
We got a $5 super chat from Rusty Shackelford while you're trying to make a difference out here. He missed the beginning, but what would Nick have done differently this game, or was the Chegoroth having a good laugh and a bad time? We'll get into the post-game breakdown in just a bit, Rusty Shackelford, but to answer your lovely super chat, a lot. I don't know.
3 saves on the Shadow Seer.
I don't know where to start with that question. I don't gain a CP because I have no models on objectives. That's fine. It's fine.
And the 1 guy into the troops. 2 hits. It's going to be 1 mortal and 1.
1 mortal.
Kills or wounds the troop.
Wounds the troop.
Wounds the guy.
Okay.
Right. So I get to.
Did you want to hit me there?
I dig you there, 100% dead.
No, there's dice to be rolled.
You want me to roll it? All right.
No.
Here, I'll roll the paladins out.
What have I done?
Let me roll the paladin. Let me roll the big paladin breakout.
Roll it out. Slow roll it. 1 at a time. You never know if you're going to use your CP reroll.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 1 for Paragon. Oh, and then I'm in range of the Bannerman, so let's put in 1 more for the Paragon, plus 7 more. Yeah.
This is the quality TV people.
Plus 1 to hit, full rerolls. So rerolling 1s here.
Slow roll it, Siegs.
All right, here come these 1s.
Oh, there's a 1 in there. Reroll that 1. I see it. Oh, yeah, I was trying to pull a fast one on me. -1 to hit.
You're not -1. I'm +1 to hit anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am -1.
You are -1, but I'm +1.
I've already pulled the models. But you know what? I'll put them back as soon as you're done.
Cool. You take 6 mortals plus a lot of saves.
All that, so I didn't even get to roll dice. Oh, that's the favorite part for me.
Can I table you in this turn?
I don't think so.
All right. So
I would like the records to show that we made it to turn 5, ladies and gentlemen, while suiciding my army at full speed.
all right, they're gonna go raise the banner.
Use the banner man to raise the banner.
He's not in range to raise the banner.
Man, you could have moved better before.
Maybe. They're not in combat, but they're gonna shoot and kill you. And Voldus is gonna go over there. Okay. All right, you ready for this? Psychic. I'm gonna try and get Gate off to get the max on teleport assault since I only have a 12 right now.
Only a 12.
You ready for this? Gate. Boom.
Not as denies, because everything's dead.
I'm gonna gate. Who should be gated? The unit raising the banner, because I should have the X banners anyway. Cool. 9 inches away, wherever that is.
Do you want to fall back over here? Because you can't shoot me. But if they shoot me, they can't cast.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Got the Grey Knights falling back. How dishonorable.
All right, here we go. Let's do Purifying Ritual.
Oh, don't forget my like dice. Thank you, Bloodbath and Beyond. Let's roll the clean 6. Clean 6. One, you need another purple die for a purple number. See, you got a purple die somewhere? I'll use this green, big green one that's Irish. John hates when I roll that.
All right, here we go. Here we go. No doubles. The 6s and 5s.
Well, we were close. We were close. Not too lucky today, folks.
Purifying Ritual. Bannerman. Goes off.
Bannerman.
The troop unit over there goes off. The troop unit in the middle goes off. I should have maxed. Mortal Wounds. Smite. Doesn't go off. Second Smite. Doesn't go off.
That's because...
Shoot you with every single model in that Terminator.
Roll it slowly.
2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 5 guys. Okay. That was a 2. Wounding on 3s.
All right. Let me get in here.
There's 3 more guys after this.
Because I killed 2 of them. This squad's already depleted. All right. 4 up invulnerable saves. We are vulnerable.
I think they're dead already.
They are dead.
All right. 4 more points. Max that. And that's going to be the end of the game. Good game,
Good
Mr.
game,
Nick.
Richard Siegler,
Wow.
Dr. Siegs.
This Grey Knight list did work.
Is that what happened?
Work.
Is the Grey Knight list that did the work?
Right,
Did Chegarov have a laugh? Who knows?
I mean, I really like the style of the Paladins. They're pretty defensive. They're good for soaking up counter assaults. I have just enough OBSEC in this mission. I feel like I do have to kind of push one flank and force the opponent to overcommit. And against Harlequins, that's what you really want to do, I think. Yeah. If the Harlequins can't approach that damage barrier for your army very easily without trying to go completely all in turn 1, I think that's when you push the pressure against them. Then I got the characters up there, made them OBSEC, so that was going to be a whole nightmare situation. And I knew the funnel would go this way, and I just had to defend it. And Paladins, they just soak so much damage.
Yeah.
I liked how I played this one.
Yeah, you played it well. You did. As much as, things.
Tell us about the
Harlequins. You played it
Harlequins.
well. The Harlequins.
This is the first time you ran the bikes.
This is, it cascaded really poorly for me, as you can see. So, in hindsight, kind of what happened was I wasn't really prepared to play Recover the Relics against you. We rolled a random mission, we picked it. That's fair is fair. The reason this mission in particular I felt was challenging is twofold. One, I don't start with CP. Going second, I didn't gain any until turn 2. And I don't need CP, but I like using my tricks. It's kind of what my army is designed to do. So the fact that I got put on the back foot so hard, especially after you hit the YOLO 9 and killed 2 of my boats, and I had no CP, was a really tough spot to find myself. I tried to dig out of it a little bit by going for that early play with Twilight Pathways, because then I can keep the points together. So even though you're getting momentum, I'm also getting points and causing problems on your side. Would have helped me with screening, so your librarian didn't cause Star Weaver and unit to die. He would have just been hitting the one unit that I threw out there as a screen. So a lot of small issues cascaded here, starting from list design, not planning for this mission, going into you hitting a charge, me failing a power, which at that point, looking at the score projection, which is something we teach you how to do in the war room in our strategy sessions, you can kind of guesstimate that, all right, C's is doing really well on primary because he's got paladins and guys on all these objectives. I've been unable to really score primary myself, so he's going to beat me there. Secondary wise, I was trying to hold my own with deadly performance and behind me lines as a combo, but after missing it turn 1 and Sieg's having such a strong turn 1, I felt like, all right, points are, I can keep sticking to my original strategy of playing that tit for tat points game and trying to edge out the win, which with bottom of turn was really the go-to move. However, because I got off on such the wrong foot due to Chegaroth's jest, him having some fun with some moments in the game, then I decided to shift strategies mid-game, which is never where you want to be. Kind of felt like my back was against the wall. I could have put on a nice little flim-flam hoo-ha show and lost by a little bit over the course of a 5-turn, well-orchestrated, well-played game. Or I could just try to get myself out of the hole that Sieg's put me in turn 1. So we went all out for it because I think that's more fun than trying to play a game you don't really think you can win.
Nick can kind of put boats here, send 10 troops, deny that objective turn after turn.
Right. So like had this been like a team format or a tournament, maybe I play a much more conservative style game, try to keep the loss minimal even though I know it's a bit inevitable after the first turn. Instead, I went for let's try to reversal this, try to really do some critical damage in response. I killed 7 paladins out of 10. That wasn't a poor show, but there was also the strikes, the terminators. Those 10 could deep strike in. It just wasn't enough, and then it just cascaded from there. I basically threw a Hail Mary on turn 2, and
but say this is just a winner takes all type of thing. You need to go for a win. You got to figure a way to do it.
Part of the challenge to my army against yours, Grey Knights, and I didn't consider this either when we were picking the matchup, was just a lot of my damage comes from mortal wounds. My psychic powers mirror the minds, shards, and disruptors, and your natural inbuilt 5-up against that, coupled with your powerful +1 denies and 3d6 bit the 2 highest. A lot of my get around the armor of contempt problem didn't really work.
Doesn't work against Grey Knights specifically.
Yeah, and then like...
Thousand Suns would be tricky in the same way too.
Yeah, I think both were pretty hard. And then I had the fusion pistols, which are great versus you. They actually did most of the damage, honestly, but they're unreliable. And then when you have armor of contempt with armored resilience and cover, you're still getting a 3-up armor save from that, which is, you know, I'm AP4 and you're getting a 3-up.
Yeah.
What's going on anymore?
There's a lot of stacking going on.
So there's a lot to consider here. I wouldn't say I lost this game to any one thing. Maybe my decision to go for a Hail Mary and then it didn't work out obviously cost me it right there. But, you know, a lot of small things cascaded, and then I projected that I would lead to a loss. So I flipped the strategy is really what happened.
Yeah. Maybe even just having only me be able to charge one troop, one of the boats. That way you can actually use the strat effectively.
Yeah,
because there were 2 boats.
Right, there was a lot of just small stuff. I was trying to, maybe I was over-hiding from your bolters, because your bolters were pretty ineffective to me. I could have just taken the bolters.
They're just bolters.
Been more spread out. I was hoping you wouldn't go for the YOLO 9, because Richard Siegler is too good to go for YOLO 9s, but apparently he's not, and he knows he'll make them. So there's lessons to be learned.
Quick, one last thing. Would it, if I was able to make that charge and Nick didn't have CP, would I have made it? With the bully CP? No,
get it out.
Oh, sad.
See, that's why you don't try to give Siegs bonus CP. He doesn't even know how to use them. I would like to thank Johnny Magic for joining the War Room Podcast Bundle. The War Room is where we teach all kinds of super awesome stuff and put on better performances than this one, even deadlier performances. That's actually where we teach all of our really cool coaching stuff. We play top-level armies and play them well at each other, and then also teach you the tactics and the strategies that we're doing, the moves that we're considering, why we're making them. So maybe in that game I would have actually sat down and explained the position you put me in turn 1 in great detail after you hit your charge and after I failed Twilight Pathways, explain my thought processes to why I was making the moves I was making, which, you know, led to a fairly silly game, but maybe sometimes your back's against the wall and you just got to go for them.
Exactly.
But you can learn all that stuff, get the insights on, you know, players' minds like Siegs, Jack, John Lennon, all of them in the War Room, and then many more coaches in there too. We got an awesome Discord channel, which 50 of you are members now. Thank you so much for your support. John McCardell, that was awesome. Really glad for your support there. And then, of course, we do faction clinics, know thy enemies, strategy sessions, all this other stuff about the game to help you get better.
Look forward to coming up next month. I did a test run of it. We are starting a masterclass series on every single faction, in-depth 5-video series on kind of how to become a master at your own faction. Started with the Admech one. We're going to be doing other ones very soon, so look forward to that.
Yeah, super awesome, exciting stuff coming in the War Room. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and we will catch you later.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
There's so many rules in 40K, hundreds of events, and constant updates. Skip the learning curve of Warhammer and join the pros. Art of War is led by multiple world champions with decades of success. We teach clinics, stream games, and inspire you to succeed at your favorite hobby. Join our global community of gamers just like you.